All right, Wednesday evening. You know what time it is? It is Arbol time. Stanley, how's it going? Excited for this A1 matchup?
I am very excited. Talk shit about everyone else on the table. I was kidding, but they're probably gonna shit on me later for me criticizing them. But today, as a spectator, I would like to point out all their cools and bads. So, today we have Dustin starting off east. Who's that? Alex going on south. Arthur or Korak on the west, and last dealer will be Viet.
Yeah, kind of interesting matchup here. Dustin and Korak both hailing from Baltimore area, and Alex and Viet both from California. We've got maybe a state battle on our hands.
Yeah, it's kind of this series itself is going to be kind of exciting because there's like 3 people all really close in points, but it doesn't really matter if you just can't get first and beat Lucas, who's like 100 points over everyone else. But
Yeah, right now everyone in this division is chasing Lucas, who's at the top of the division with plus 234.5. It's going to be a bit of a stretch to capture him, but if you can get first place in this game, you can certainly work your way.
That's Tenpai. I think Dustin probably just slams the Ricci here. Oh, does it?
It's Dustin, so he waits one turn.
Well, because you have Song Onko, so I don't really see the merit of like dominating here. I guess you can wait one turn, but like
I think most players would Ricci, but it's Dustin. Remember, he has his own way of playing the game.
And now he's just gonna Ricci, sure. I mean, if he hits the pot's good for him. I don't think it changes anything though.
Well, like, there's the
pot's
tile.
but Korak will get the pot's tile. We'll like not immediately fold. Oh, he didn't get any pots. Lucky.
And Korak's got 2 Doras, so he'll probably try to fight this hand. Whether that involves dropping the
now there's like 2-pin Suji. 2-pin Suji now if it's for the deal-in.
2-pin still
and
the wall.
Viet is actually on a pretty bad decision here. So you don't really want to drop. Oh, it's just gonna fold. And if you want to drop 9 says because near Dora, it's like very likely a deal-in.
Yeah, this is Tenpai for Korak, so he will drop it.
Orichi Dora. And no crimes committed yet, so we'll be just 39.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance to con yet. Remember, when Dustin is at the table, all cons favor him. So this table will be
but there was no chance for him to con that time. I'm pretty sure because all his con tiles were out.
The repeat here. Hotbite looks pretty decent. Can make use of the Dora and summon another Ricci, perhaps.
Yeah, Alex on the right was like hedging Kokushi for 1 tile and said, "I'm out of here." But it's actually getting a real hand now. Potentially be. I wouldn't really like the 9-pin because it could have been like Chitoi Honitsu. But it's really rough because I guess you just go Toy now. Just like start calling full open for Toy.
And now you have Chanta.
It's like Chanta. I mean, just drop 9 mon or 1 so. I don't think it really matters.
Now, in the end, it could still be Chitoi, yet to be determined.
But you don't want it to be Chitoi, actually, here.
No, not with all these value up calls.
I mean, you drop 1 so here. What the
No, this is Alex saying this is going to be Toy.
We just drew back like 2 Shanten, though, just to do this play.
No, it's an attempt at
because you already you have double Yakuhai Chanto, which is 52. And this is only manga, so you're only getting 28.
Yeah, maybe Alex is considering the point position right now and saying, I need that 2,800 points. Right now, he is 13th in the division, the only player not kind of close to that relegation zone, although he's currently safe.
Yeah, it's okay-ish. So North and Tunes are also on the wall, and at 9 so he set up like first tile Suji. But since everyone can kind of just tell your Toy, it's pretty bad. Oh, I would just definitely
Each.
Wait, what?
See,
Hatsu
was once cut.
It was once cut. You technically could have went Show Songan for Hanemon, so
that's true. Yeah, Onso was probably kept because it was safe to everyone, but that Show Songan possibility was actually kind of there. As is, we have Korak Ricci.
Yeah, we'll challenge now. We're 9 so Chun. Chun will be Mongon. Oh, that West should be a stop for Viet. You should understand that it should just be a hard fold here with 2 Richis, and that West looks pretty bad. It's win for the person in Ricci, plus it's also like you see this really suspicious like toy looking hand across.
Right.
It's like it screams toy.
Very easy for that hand to have a pair of
It
West, even
should
though
just
it
be a
doesn't.
hard fold for everyone else. It's really bad for Korak because he just odd like all his tiles like whooshed away. There's 1 West left in the wall for Korak. Meanwhile, there's 4 tiles of this 9 Chun left.
Yeah, kind of
Wow, all
amazing.
4 still left in the wall.
Last time I played Alex, he did something similar to me. I got an early Ricci, good weight, and he just fought with a toy and beat me to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why Viet's even trying to get back into K10. Oh, he actually will. He's gonna try to go end up on West Tonki probably, because there's no way you're.
Well, this is Tempai if he wants it. 369 doesn't make
No,
sense.
there's
The
no
West is very
pair.
bad.
There's no pair. There's no pair. 5 and
Oh,
6
you're right.
against
You're right.
both. Wow, is he gonna get frauded into like not having all 4 tiles left in the wall?
There's that West Tonki, and there's 2
Yeah,
draws.
Okay.
They're just buried super deep.
And there's this buried super deep.
Simulk is the 50 fu even, so big win there for Alex.
Yeah, not too much difference from a Mongon really. It's like 1,300 points or something. You don't really care that much. It's like 64. So yeah, 1,600 exactly.
All right, well, he'll get the dealership. What is your judgment on
I
this
was just so surprised how deep down they were buried.
Right.
I was actually just treasure hunting. And, I mean, we're gonna have like a Kokushi on the left, or fake Kokushi attempt at least. I'm still 4 away from Tenpai. Meanwhile, Alex is just playing a standard hand overall. Just playing the basic fundamentals for now, and just kind of useless. And yeah, Ishan 10 now. Probably just wants a 7 pin for Pinfu to use Slam Richi. Meanwhile, on the right, it's a pretty good hand overall as well. Potential 5-6-7. And across, it's just your standard Pinfu hand, most likely. But there's a chance you just get Rishinomi here. In fact, also, there's like worth pointing out that Viet didn't want to even look Itsu ever and just cut the 1-so. Oh, this is pretty good for point now, because now he drops the 9-pin pair. Oh.
Well, snap Tenpai.
Yeah, that's an easy Richi probably.
Richi Dora 3? Yeah, I take that.
Dora 3.
Take that in a heartbeat.
His weight's pretty bad right now. It's 2 left in the wall. 1-5, 1-8.
Yeah, super held.
And there's probably no way it ever comes out other than. Yeah, I mean, just 1 5-pin left now.
Yeah, Alex can't see all the door in the hand, and he is Ishan.
Oh, this is. No, it should be 8-mon, 8-mon here. There's no way you don't go 8-mon, 8-mon.
Unless he fears the 7-mon is the Richi tile, but.
No. That makes it. It's just reach.
Yeah, I don't think it makes it bad. There we go.
There's
Alex
no way. Yeah. Like, unironically, this is like the best Ido Yonken scenario. Where you see 4-9 and it's like, hello, 5-8. Like, it's just screaming at you. Also, now Point also has a Sanshoku opportunity here, so it's very good for him. If he can get to Tenpai in time.
Yeah, keep in mind, Quark hasn't quite given up on this hand yet either.
Quark should cheat it for sure. But I think he'll just deal in here, probably.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a Dora 3. And let's see if there's any early times. It won't be. It will be 8,000.
Alright, so Viet jumping into second place.
That's a very typical Korak thing to push that 8-pin there. Simply because I don't think enough Sujis were out yet where you can just. I think he just like counts the Suji and he's like, oh, I think you can just like gamble 1 Suji.
Right.
Even though Suji looked pretty bad. K10 was just so valuable there for them, and
not even necessarily K10. It's just Ishan10 for winning.
yeah,
Him.
or he's just done. I think he was Senpai, right? Or he was like a really strong Ishan10.
Yeah, lacking a pair.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Korak's just starting off with a really nice hand overall. 2 Shanten right now. And on the right, Viet has a pretty decent hand overall too. Trying to figure out which Konchan to take. And we'll elect to go for a slight Tanya look. Meanwhile, Dustin across has 2 Dora. And really good shapes overall as well. And on the left is this Chanta?
Yeah, there's a 3-4 pin. It's just like whatever you
A
can get.
3-4 pin? But the 3-4 pin can come out.
Oh my goodness, this is so wide for Korak.
Korak is... Picks 3 Mon. Don't think that's the best tile to cut, honestly speaking. I think a lot of modern theory tells you to cut the...
Well, the
No,
overlapping.
actually 3 Mon's fine. If you just have 4 Mon, you just take the free 10 anyways. You don't really care.
Okay, so this is...
Okay, now your basic is to cut one of the overlapping Sozi shape. Most likely the 3-4 so. Yeah. Or 4-3 in that specific order. Oh, that will be Tenpai here for Viet. Oh no. He's just in the middle of cutting the ramen. Went the wrong order too. Oh, and that's just that's a deal.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. And even if you'd drawn the Sanzo into Tenpai and avoided Viet, he would have dealt into Dustin, who had just called the third door was waiting 5-8 months. There was just no escaping. I mean, this ended up being the cheaper way.
Such a wide wait for Viet too. The 1-3-6 wait is like unstoppable.
Well, Viet will take the lead with that hit, and now the dealership.
Yeah, that's unfortunate timing that you're just in the middle of cutting like your block. Oh, and Viet's is gonna draw a second Dora here. Now just pretty solid shapes. Probably wants to go some Pinfu hand, but is selecting to... We'll see how he plays it out. Meanwhile, the right, it's pretty boring shape, realistically speaking. Just a regular Pinfu hand with Fundora. Across is just maybe Itsu. Probably just like try to go like early Ricci and shut everyone's hands down. But if not, you just have to play it more carefully. And on the left is just like a bunch of nothing. But we'll have to see. Viet still keeping the Hatsu for a little bit longer. Wants to potentially pair it up so you can get a free hand in.
Yeah, with 2 Dora, you jump at any opportunity to make it easy on yourself to win.
Generally speaking, if you have 2 Dora, it's like you want to hold Yakugai tiles as long as possible. There's a chance if you just pairing it up and then pawning it, it just makes using Dora 2 so easy.
Right, particularly when it's terminal Dora.
Yeah. And so now Viet's stuck on this shape. Standard is just cut 5 pin here. But he probably might cut 3-5 so as well. Oh, that's such a Naga play to cut 1 pin.
What makes that a play?
Because they don't like making Jonkon shapes. They elect to rather have the 3-5-5. Because they like having more pair candidates and not have because the thing is if you get punished if you draw another 9 pin, generally speaking, and the bot really hates that. The bot really hates you getting punished when you draw a third Dora. But like with so many pair candidates you have, and you're electing to go still look cheat toy, it's like an acceptable like Naga play, and which is gonna turn out really good because now you're just gonna go like now it's just unacceptable to not go cheat toy here.
What about the alternate candidate? There's another Yaku that has potential.
Richi Nomi. Oh what? Huh? What?
5 Doko.
5 Doko?
Yeah, we got 3 5 spares. It can happen. You gotta believe.
Yeah, you gotta keep telling yourself that.
They're not realistic. Chitoy definitely gonna be the option here.
I believe Dustin is now Ishan 10 here. Really, what Ishan 10?
Alex is just gonna get there.
3-6-4 Mon is the weight right now. 4 Mons are 1 left in the wall. 1 left in the wall. 3 so's are 2 left. And there are no 6 so's. Viet will deal in when he drops the 6 so.
We played the
And he
safety one
doesn't.
out.
Wow.
By the way, Dustin is tempo.
Alex didn't swap to the drum and also as well. Didn't elect to take the 3-6 Swan better weight. And Viet's gone here. See ya. Oh, he's folding.
He's at least playing cautiously around this. He'll jam if he gets to tempai.
Yeah,
but 2 mon was safe, 6 pin safe.
It's not possible for him to get tempai here.
Right. Not without dealing in.
That's very surprising too, because he knows that the cross doesn't have Dora.
Right. So
maybe you're just afraid of a Dora, like Dama. Also, 6 is a double roll, by the way. Okay, but
yeah, he's just saying I'm gonna let someone else deal in, and if I get tempai, then maybe I'll deal in.
Nah, that would have been pretty bad if someone dropped 6. Someone dropped 9 so actually. It would have just been Dama, Ipeko, Pinfu, Dora 2 for our current dealer, Lustin. That's a very good Dama too, because one person definitely can't use 9 so.
Yeah, and
the open guy. Yeah, and 9
if there's a Ricci, the hand's only worth 1,000 points, so the player has some incentive to just fold out if they've got the tiles to do so. But in the end, it was Alex winning the hand, and Dustin now takes the dealership in South 1. Pretty reasonable high buy. We can work towards a Ricci, maybe find Pinfu as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile on the right, just Dora one hand.
Yeah, hoping for a Ricci.
Sad shapes. Sad shapes.
Better shapes across the way for Korak.
Yeah, and can play for another Dora Kuski. We'll probably try to hold the Dream on as long as possible.
And the 3 so for
the 3 so for Sanshoku. Meanwhile on the left is just Honitsu pivot look. Anything.
Yeah, dealer Ishanten, but it's not Ishanten, 2 away.
Now Korak doesn't know if he wants to keep the 5-7 pin. It's kind of actually kind of bad, but he's just gonna have to take it because he's behind in points. It's really good if you draw 6 pin, but other than that, it's really fucking sad.
Ricci Dora 1 is probably good enough for him to take this Kanchan.
Oh wow! And then Viet just says no to Honitsu, which is understandable because 1 pin here. Electing West to be is his pair for sure. Slimming down on the number of pairs he has, and currently still 2 Shanten for Pinfu. Meanwhile, I think Dustin's hand hasn't progressed at all. Just to watch his hand be the exact same thing. And then point also... Yeah.
The thing for Dustin is his acceptance is rather slim in the Sozu. It's really wide in the Manzu, but Viet's been discarding all those 6 mon, 6 mon, 6 mon, 3 mon across the way from Korak 2. All those tiles he's looking for, the 4 mon as well, are being drawn in the wrong hands.
It should be Ishanten here. Wow, and Viet's just gonna slim down even harder.
Now this makes a lot of sense. We can still redraw for 7 Suji in the Sozu.
It's because you're free 10 on 7 so too. So bad.
It's not. It's not. It's really not.
But if you're just playing for K10 only, it's actually relatively pretty good for you to Mawashi back in. After someone re-cheats. Because it does look like someone wants to re-cheat. Oh wow, Dustin do some cheat here? I would. I'd just cheat for Tenpai at this point.
Yeah, we've got over 20 tiles left, so we'll be patient. Dustin actually, I think, is one of the more patient players in terms of K10. I think he really has faith in the draws.
Which is bad, because statistically speaking, you're not actually gonna hit. But because you do see 2 7s gone, and you also see 1 7 so pawned. Viet will be cheating here for K10. 7 pin West Shabo. To other people, it just looks like he's Tanyao, most likely.
Oh, that's the Tenpai, not the Sanshoku, but you just gotta take what you can get.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take this Tenpai no matter what. And point is gonna most likely fold now. But I don't know how he's gonna fold. Because
he now has 5 pin, 6 pin, 6 pin.
6 pin, 6 pin. Oh. I think doesn't just completely folds here. Yep.
Now he's still then. He can find a pair.
Probably has to be 5-so specifically, because you're never dropping 5-so into that Rishi. Anyways. Okay, yeah. This Korak taking the Tenpai payments home.
There's still 3 tiles left, I believe. 1 more draw.
Viet will get the last draw. Oh, hey, that's Haite. And that's fucking Tenpai.
Viet, outspoken in terms of playing for K10, and we've seen multiple times this game has achieved that.
Like, that's why he slimmed down on the... He went the 9-pin and didn't directly take Tenpai, because he just can Mawashi back... Like, that's why I just mentioned. He just Mawashi's back out. Or he, like, folds and just Mawashi's back in again. He just constantly does this over and over. Which is, like, pretty strong if you're never considering actually winning the hand. If your goal is to just take the Tenpai payments, it's perfectly acceptable to do that. Meanwhile, Alex Harris dealer did get the East paired up. Can go for a quick hand. Unfortunately, one East was already dropped before he paired it up, so he's gonna have to wait a bit for the second one. On the right, will be generally a just pretty fast hand to reach here. From Korak, he has Onko of North, and is looking for a pair right now. Meanwhile, across is South Poland with Wondora, and potentially Sunshoku maybe as well.
Yeah, another super speedy hand, presumably 8-pin here. And Dustin's actually Tenpai on the left with a Dora Kanchan. He waited 1 turn and says, you know what, I'm just going to break.
Yeah, breaking here is like the most common thing. Oh, and that's pretty unfortunate for Korak. Left fucker on the right. Just fucking discarded Onko of Hatsus. Technically you can slam this, but I would just Dama for a little bit longer. Like, try to get like maybe an Totsu weighing on Haku as well before doing anything. And then Arthur here, I mean, just standard is just cut 2 1-pin maybe. Yeah, it's just 2 1-pin. It's just... because you just don't want to end up on the 3-pin.
And no Shabla draw for Dustin.
Oh. Alex will... I'd pass that Haku. There's kind of no point in calling that, honestly. You did have Viaku, which was the Fago.
The 5 still looks with all the 3 6s.
Oh, I think. Yep. Okay. I guess Alex deals in first here. GG's.
Yeah, it's tough to drop. Oh, but goes for it.
Wow, just folds.
Sumo. That means Dustin gets Sumo. We've seen a lot of dodging here between Alex and Viet. When each other is Tenpai, they just fold out.
This is acceptable in their positions if all you do care about is like just not demoting. But like if you're Alex with like how these points looks pretty bad to like try to survive.
Yeah, even giving up 2k is something you're not really pleased to do. So
it's like it's not very good because he's gonna drop the last. He's gonna drop into demotion most likely after this game.
So Alex is in second now, so he's positive. He's
in second
place right now. In this game.
Sorry, I'm looking at Arthur. My bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
I shifted the hands.
You shifted the hand, and I'm just like, oh my god, his points look so bad, so doomed.
No, Korak's a little bit safer.
Yeah. Korak doesn't care about his score really. Like, unless he was aiming for the championship, which like I would just say he's on a huge like copium that. Yeah,
no, I think from his position, it's absolutely right to play for the win. Oh my goodness! Speaking about playing for the win, there's a Khan into 4 Dora. Well, and I don't think Alex and Viet are going to be folding out this time. Ooh. Interesting. The Sozu look.
8-9 is technically the better cut here because we'll just select for pure efficiency.
Yeah, this is the most straightforward approach, just straight Ishanten, but this might move him away.
Here you probably just slam. Like that's a typical Naga thing to do. You slam to give Dora 4. Like, I don't agree, but okay, well, Korak's just gonna draw you pot style. It's because you already have 1 cut, so you 3 left. It's like, it's okay, but like, no one's ever gonna push into you. I don't think Korak's ever pushing. Like, he just hard folds, right? Let's go 2-mon again.
Yeah, 9-mon will be the play.
9-mon,
and he'll try to work his way. Like, if
He'll
Korak
try to
has,
work
has
his
any
way back
hopes of
in.
not being last, he's got to play for this hand, right?
9-mon's like kind of like the half compromise, so I guess I'll push. This is my last dealership, but like
Right.
it's pretty
And now, if Korak was
depressing.
in a worse position in the standings, I think he would absolutely try to
Oh
fold out as
my
safely as
god!
possible.
And then Dustin here is just gonna push like probably 2 Shonpai here, just like that's like his second Shonpai. He's like one so he pushed one so Shonpai.
Sumo.
Just sumo.
Oh, and the sumo.
Reach
Reach
sumo
Sumo Dora 4.
nothing.
Nah, he just doesn't hit more here. That's actually just criminal if he does.
Well, if Viet keeps this up, maybe he runs the dealership up. He's one of the players that can chase Lucas down.
Yeah, this game's gonna be very good for him because he's like he's slated to get at least like a plus 20, plus like a plus 35 here after this game, and then maybe he gets like another like he shouldn't fold this dealership too hard if he wants to aim for the championship.
And this is where like your normal Naga evaluation goes out the window because Naga just says you're in first, lock in the placement.
I think you just play as if you're in Nice 1.
Yeah.
You just generally in this scenario you just play as if you're in Nice 1. Like you just play normally. Oh, that's a really good 5-mon though. Unlucky Chief for Korak, but this is where I think he wants to cut 5 so, but he wants to leave the 1. He wants to leave the 1 and 3 block. But the 5 so is just like you're leaving it just in case you get an Ipego. And if you draw 6 so, most likely you're allowed to cut 3 2 so. Generally speaking.
Yeah,
he actually is overpaired. Yeah, because you're currently over. You don't want this. You can treat 1-1-3 as like 1 block.
Right, but that's exactly where I was going.
Yeah, most likely you're gonna go 2-mon anyways on that block. Most likely, because you already see 1-1 so out.
Ah, here we go.
Or you can change that into a downman. Yeah, so you just cut 5 and play it normally. See, because that's just the thing. He didn't actually have a secured pair yet. So he's just like fishing around for a pair. It's also pretty bad that one of his 4-7 downmen is store indicator. But I think Korak here has a decision to make. Okay, yeah, and we'll have he kind of wants Song Onko here most likely. Oh my god, back to back.
All right, Richie Pin Fedora. We could be seeing Viet going on a tear.
I mean, this is pretty bad if he flips Ura1 or he pots here.
There's 6 tiles in the wall for this weight. Ipatsumo would be crazy. Flipping Udan?
I think Korak just pushes 6-mon here. 6-mon is pretty good because it's 8-mon Futagawa with 3-mon Suji. And it's very unlikely. Oh, we're just gonna hard fold. Just said I'll challenge again next time.
Yeah, probably hates the 7 so and says, alright, if I'm not pushing the 7 so, then I'm not gonna push the 6.
7 so is a pretty bad luck, generally speaking. 5. So the 5 so doesn't really mean anything from there. Wow, this 2 5-pin hasn't decreased at all.
No, it's still alive.
6 left. 6 left still. It's crazy.
Yeah, Quark's like takes a second to consider it. In some instances, might have taken that, but not here. Not after cutting down.
Okay, well now it's like far Suji for those far Suji bozos.
Hey, there's a long Suji believer at this table.
Okay, yeah. Now he's like, if he flips Mura, it's pretty bad here. Like 1 maybe.
Oh, misses. Okay, we still have a game.
Yeah, it's doable.
In the sense that like Alex isn't below 30k, so he can still hope for a positive finish, and Korak is hoping to keep Dustin below 30k as well, so he doesn't eat bonus 5 points of Uma. And Viet won the hand, so he can just keep running it up.
Yeah, he's most likely just gonna play full efficiency here with a few like slight alterations to how you might play, generally speaking. It's now more acceptable to fold after winning that 26 fall sumo. Because 10,000 points was a pretty huge swing.
Yeah, right now it's a 44.2 score. And if you can bring
Oh,
Alex below 49.2.
yeah. Now Viet just has like an RE Peiko Pinfu shape. If he fills his 8mon, I think there's nothing stopping him from like bozo pushing.
No,
For a bit.
I think I agree.
Okay, but we'll leave the tune because the E-pin really does nothing. Your shapes are already kind of done too. The only acceptable thing to do here is if you draw Forso specifically, there's a chance you're allowed to drop 9/7 mon.
Mm-hmm. Then play for Tino. Here's the 2, so
Okay,
that's
but
not
like
the
here now
size.
you're kind of sad because you don't have guaranteed Tonyo. So unless you fill the so you still need the Forso. And the Forso is like what will unlock you to drop
Oh,
Dora.
here we go.
Okay.
And that's a
Wait, now
huge
you just drop a
pickup too.
pair. Now you just drop a pair.
I
Okay,
look,
but yeah, it won't be the 9/7 though. Like I like there's like no other way you can ever play.
and we can still draw the 6 mon and use the door here. It's not like we're completely abandoning the Dora.
Yeah.
But this
And
read
the
on the
best
8
is
mon
like
is quite good too. All the 8 mon's held.
yeah.
Oh, how about 2 Dora?
Now you just drop 4-pin, right?
Feels like it. Yeah, out it goes.
Yeah. Now you just pull 10.
It was
And
also
then the
Chitoi
50,
Shunted if you
58 is
wanted to
pretty
consider
good.
that, but
No, Chitoi is quite. If you have a like, if you can choose between Chitoi and a regular hand, you always just choose a regular hand. Chitoi is when you're don't got options.
4-pin follow up. So holding the
4-pin doesn't want to play wide. I mean, it's acceptable. That's like the one adjustment you make here.
Oh
Like,
my goodness,
whoa!
3 Dora? Will he just
I think
Dama
it's
this?
Dama here.
Yeah, with all these 3/6s out.
Well, Tanya, Peiko, Dora 3, Sumo.
Yeah, Sumo would be Mongan.
Yeah, no, Sumo would be Hane.
I mean Hanen, that's what I meant.
Yeah. I mean,
man.
I don't. Yeah, okay. Viet's just gonna like do a little like Tadashi. 3/6 looks so cheap to push too for most players. So I think he's just gonna perma like Dama. Like there's just never any reason for you to Rishi here. Okay, I guess just like yeah. Like, I don't see a world he ever Richi's here. Because like the two people who are gonna Richi, like it doesn't matter. It's Genbutsu, so you're just gonna wait on it. Like who cares? The South is like an acceptable push too.
Dustin drew the Genbutsu 3 on Anipatsu, but drops the Haku first.
2 months is Genbutsu, so if it's gonna push this, Dreamon just eventually will come out.
Oh, it does!
It's just over. It's over. Like this is like actually just textbook Naga here. I hate this. Like it's just so boring, but it's actually just so.
I don't know. I think most players will play this exactly the same way, whether they're Naga followers or not. It's very hard to reach that with more than half of your weight visible when you don't have to.
See, like the fact that he played 9/7 over dropping a pair just means that he was Naga brained.
Yeah,
like, that's not bad per se. It's to say that the standard theory is to cut from a pair. It's to cut from a pair.
Really, in that situation, I think it's standard to cut 9/7 personally, but
yeah, because it's very normal for a player to cut to drop a pair there.
Wait, hang on a second. We already have Tempai.
What the? Oh, shit.
Alex says I'm not done yet. I've got Hatsudora 2.
Probably just yeah, I probably just waited to drop to her Dunman. I don't know. I think he just Kerba Dalmas here. Because Dreamon just looks so cheap. And if you just get the 4-pin or you sumo, you're just lucky enough.
Yeah, 4-pin was one draw off from being sumo. Korak picked it up instead.
Yeah. Like, you really want the 2-mon here, though, is the thing. If you want, you swap to 2-mon, and then you Karagiri Richi, your next, next try. Viet here will, like, have this fake Sanshoku that he probably won't ever play. Yeah, it's gonna secure, his Shunsu of 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to, oh, okay, 8-pin is unlucky, but who cares?
Yeah, this still gets you some draws. You can draw 6 mon and then 7, and find your way back to Sanshoku.
I mean, Alex currently only has 3 Mon left, but doesn't really matter. Oh, Fiat has a fun eat Su chance. I think he
Is this
just
enough to
drops
convince
8.
you to cut 8 so?
8 so, yeah. I mean, you're never getting like Sanshoku actually.
Alright, we'll need to redraw the 369
You're
Seiji.
not gonna Furry Tenrichi here. That's just trolling. You'll be sad if you like sumo to Furry Tenrichi, but like, it's just what it is.
Second try?
Nah. Oh, that's Issa Onkoed up.
This is problematic for Korak. His
This
forepins,
is so bad.
it just doesn't fit
No,
here.
he's gonna drop 6 Mon. He's gonna drop 6 Mon. He's gonna try his best,
Right,
as long as
but
possible.
there's a decent chance he finds Tenpai without being able to use the 4-pin.
Yeah, if he gets Tenpai on, like, I don't know.
If he draws like 5-8, so he could just break.
But I don't see a world where he's gonna drop this naturally right now. Like, I just don't see how he ever drops this, because he still has to drop a pair.
Dustin holding this 3 Mon, but it doesn't really fit, and out it comes.
It goes out.
So Alex, safe in this game, picks up the 5,200 plus 2 home bot to stay over 30,000, but the big winner, Viet plus 57.5, is climbing in the standings with one more game to play, trying to hunt down Lucas at the top, and he will surpass Simon for second place overall in this division. Dustin takes...
Viet plus 57.5, and Alex with a pretty solid 11.8.
Yeah, he'll be very happy with that. That's a big result.
Yeah. Now you're just like, we don't really have to talk about Dustin and Arthur Korak. They're kind of like just now gonna chill for the rest of the season, most likely. Alex here is like, actually, I think the real big winner is probably Alex.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like this guy now, he's just like really like, now you're just like really mentally stable that like, oh, like it's like now like, even if you have one bad game, I mean, there's like 3 other players to also have one bad game. Yeah, and then like, it's just pretty depressing for Arthur there, Korak. He didn't really have anything to do.
Yeah, again, from Korak's position and Dustin's position, both at the beginning of the game, they had all the incentive in the world to take fights, because you need to high roll a little bit in order to catch Lucas at the top. But once those fights didn't go his way, now he can just play normally.
Yeah, what was Alex ever 6-star 1979R?
Yeah,
this guy's about to reach solo.
Alex,
I have like not noticed that.
Alex reached it recently. I saw some post about that. So yeah, big congrats to Alex.
Yeah, this guy's about to join the Snake Shack crew.
New Ho player soon.
I respect everyone who gives Ho-Ho, because it's not really even about like, I mean, there's the skill aspect, but most importantly, the fact that you're just willing to grind that like sad ladder. It's like
the mental aspect very strong too.
Yeah, it's just mental. It's more mental than anything else. Also, just being willing to sit in front of a computer for like hours and hours.
Yeah, be it here at 21-22R. That's pretty sick. Here we go. Game number 4, final game of Session 5 for Division A1. After this game, the pairings for the final session will be set. I cannot wait to see who I'm going to have to go up against.
Yeah, Korak has been gifted a pretty good starting hand. It's actually quite good. Oh, okay.
He shone for Sanshoku.
Okay. I mean, now you have like guaranteed Sanshoku.
Yeah, question mark on this 1-2 penchant though. We could cut it for something else if we draw something around the 7, so. And also the Dora is an awkward draw.
Dora's actually not that bad.
I will take it, but it's a little weird.
If you draw Dora, you most likely just throw it out.
Really?
Just don't care, yeah. Like, do you actually care? No. I mean, you might drop 7 so to leave it for 1 turn. Or cut 1. I mean, I think this 1-2 penchant gets cut eventually. There's just no. If he actually decides to keep on this 1-2 penchant, it's just over, because all the Dreamons are gone already.
Yeah, I know in Korak, he's looking for an excuse to cut that for something else.
In fact, he should just cut it right here. It's a very standard to cut it right here. I don't wish to see anything else.
Okay, still
7 so I was not very happy about the 7 so, but what also a good excuse is if you pair up 2 Mon, get Tanyao, so it's pretty good.
Well, in this case, if we draw the 6-mon, we're pretty happy. 6-pin, rather. We're happy. If we draw the 9-pin, we're happy, so...
Yeah.
It makes the door
if you
draw
draw
better.
if you draw a 6-pin, though, you're just dead. Like, from our POV, we know you're just screwed, because all
right, but you
gone.
never know what happens after each. Maybe you drop a 6-mon and become Suji and someone tries it.
It's Ishanten now, for Alex on the right, has a non-Onko, his own Wind, and a potential 2/3/4 Sanshoku, a better Sanshoku. What?
That means Alex is gonna win.
Yeah, it means he's gonna win, right? Yeah. Where's the 3 pins? Oh, 3 in the wall. GG's, I think he won.
Oh, that's Tenpai for Dustin. He will not wait this time. Says, I've got no improvements, so I'll just slam. Although there wasn't a Pico, I guess. And chased by Dustin.
Oh, it's just
Korak. Alex will take the fight as well. 3 players Tenpai.
3 players Tenpai. It's not Otsuzuke Sanshoku, because there's non.
Korak with 0 tiles in the wall. The 1/4 so is not very live. That one has 3. And the 4/7 pin has 3 as well. As Alex does win. It wasn't
Takame.
Yeah, it wasn't the 2/3/4 Sanshoku, but it still wins.
Wait, I don't think he had 2/3/4.
Yeah, he had the chance at it, but got the 5 pin.
Oh, I was under the impression he'd cheat the right side of the Sanshoku. Guess not. I wasn't actually looking.
Well, this is a pretty speedy hand for dealer, although not that valuable. Hatsu Call, and you've got some more pawns available. Maybe you can turn it into Toy Toy. On the right vet with a Ricci type hand. Can accept the Dora. A lot of pin tiles now. Across the way, Dustin can pull an 8-mon, 9-mon for Sanshoku. Outside of that, just a Ricci Pinfu. And Dora acceptance there. On the left, Korak with the Dora, and now the Yakuhai pair of the Pei. 2 away from Tenpai.
Damn. Dustin cutting away to 7, so it's very confusing. Don't know why. He wants to leave the 2 pin for Itsu. It's like such a bad luck, honestly speaking. Oh, he's kind of like already punished immediately, because he would have paired it up and then just had Pinfu. But I think it's not very worth throwing away a good floater over like a slight chance of Itsu.
Because you kind of see this as a potential 4-mon pair, and then Kutsuki 7-mon, 7-so, 5-pit. Actually, that 5's already in a block, so 7-so just a better floater than the 2-pin.
Viet's gonna cut the 2-1-so in their hand.
Tanya's a good hand.
Good Tanya's a good hand.
Oh wow, correct turn.
Putting down a block. Wow.
That's Dora 5 now.
Dora Tanya or North Dora 5. Insta-Mongon already. Everyone should be quite scared, actually.
Hadamon.
I mean, yeah, Dustin should just now open call whenever. Okay, we'll go Itsu instead of the Sanshoku.
It has been playing for this Itsu, but it feels that's a little bit harder to get. It does have.
It gives you Pinfu.
Right, Pinfu. And you could draw a 7-pin.
Yeah. You want to just like call. I think because he thinks that you can get the 1-pin by calling, and then just go 4-pin on Zuke.
You know, it's hilarious. Viet, dropped the 2-so, drew it back, drew the 3-so.
It was just a slight adjustment because of the con. Good thing he adjusted, but I just screwed up on this 1-2-3s now. Like he would have rewarded one way or another, but Viet's just folding now. It's just not playable for him. Meanwhile, Arthur is still Ishanten. Doesn't want to take the wider way or wider Ishanten chance, and Viet's just like folding, but like the game keeps telling him to get back to Tenpai. He's like, no, you're going back into Tenpai.
Yeah, redrew the 1-mon.
Yeah, it's just so depressing.
Oh, this was just Sanshoku the whole time.
Yeah, now you just gotta drop 8-pin Chi. Alright.
Chi.
Oh, this is kind of silly.
Alex taking this fight?
Yeah, I think he just drops 3-so, 4-so Sotogawa, maybe.
Yeah, 1 chance.
You know what? You know what's the problem? You know, like Arthur Korak is like actually going 6, 7, 8 just for the funzos, just so you can build another Yaku in for fun. it's a fold. It's a fold. It's a fold.
It's a fold, but then that
fold.
Puts the chi into question, I think.
But no, you really can't drop the 6-9 Suji. It's just undroppable. Like, it's just unacceptable to drop the Suji.
Oh, hang on a second. I know why the chi was made. The chi was made so that Alex draws the 9-so instead of Korak. You can't have Hanuman Oyakabari, right? Alex just knew where that 9-so was.
What is he gonna drop here? Just 3-pin? Yeah, 3-pin. Oh, how many Korak's tiles is left? One?
Only 1-6.
One left. Yeah, one left. It's pretty bad.
Oh, and of course Alex
drops it. Yeah,
that chi actually.
That chi was huge. And actually, very bad chi, honestly speaking. But like, it's correct because he.
According to the draws, it was absolutely the correct chi. So it looks like we're gonna head to Ryukyoku then.
Typing off Korak? Because if he did, then like that was acceptable. No, he didn't shift it off. Okay, yeah, that's just a bad chi, but got lucky and just drew everything. Maybe like that.
And Korak picking up 3K.
Is this 4-mon safe? Oh yeah, he cheated.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the tiles that someone cheats, no one remembers, so it's safe. So it's not. You can't use that sushi bait anymore.
Yeah, the players are actively thinking about this. We're looking at all the hands though. We have an excuse.
We have an excuse.
All right, new hand. Gut dealer. Door 8-pin. Chun Mochi Mochi now.
Ew. Well, glad to know that 2 players won't be playing this game.
Yeah, but at least I'm a bit surprised it was Jiaminchi. Usually you see this play if it's the 4-so chi. Playing the Kanchon.
2 players won't be. Oh!
Nah, Korak's playing this hand.
Nah, Korak is just getting the bailout card. He's bailing himself out by forcing Honitsu. It's like one side's going Honitsu. It's like I'm gonna go.
Oh, Viet's doing it too. They're both going Honitsu.
Yeah, they both haven't, and they both are drawing each other's draws. So bad.
Yeah, a little bit awkward. So, do any of the other 2 hands have a chance? There's maybe Itsu on the right. That's 2 away from Tempai. On the left, there's the East call, but you gotta find an East first.
See, but like the thing is does Dustin drop Dora? No. So what does he do here? There's no way he drops Dora. If he drops Dora, I'll give you like $1. Oh! Oh, see a Viet. Well, Viet's definitely not winning this hand.
Yeah, well, he's got to make progress first before dealing in.
So what is this? Toi Toi Honitsu. Yakuhai. I mean, the Yakuhai doesn't matter. It's already Mongon.
Pei was twice cut. Haku twice cut.
I mean, is South 2 cut yet?
I see one. And
is this? Oh.
So my time to get
I mean, does he think that 4-7 after 4-pin Puln and 6-pin? But 6-pin Tadashi looks so sus. So you might just hard fold it. It's a hard fold. Alright. Once again, Korak is like just keep getting hands, but just like we'll never complete them because like people just fold.
Are you ready to call Ryukyoku from here?
Yeah. Like I'll actually pay you $5 if it
looks like Alex is out too, so it's only on Dustin to try to challenge this. Oh wait. But... Oh, he gave up his Sanshoku chance. I think he would push 5-pin for Sanshoku.
Wait. Yeah, nah. I'm still betting you $5. Yeah, Viet never deals in here, right? No, he has like actually so little tiles to work with. It's just so bad for him.
Hatsu is awkward. Chun, you have a pair of, but it's Yakuhai. West, you have a pair of, but it's Yakuhai as well.
Well, he's going to drop South first before he drops Hatsu, most likely.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's not Yaku High.
He needs to draw one more bad tile before pushing anything else.
And I think he's probably willing to jam some of these pin tiles before. Oh, there's the Ricci from Dustin. Okay. But it's completely dead weight, so... Oh, that's a bad tile.
One more bad tile and one more bad draw, and Viet will deal in 100%. Unless he folds west-west here.
Yeah, the only option is go west-west. Oh, okay. That's
oh no, he's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good.
In the end,
I told you, you're not getting my $5. Like I'm telling you, fucking Viet just will fold this out. I told you it's just going to do Koku. You just don't trust me.
No, man. I also agree that it was unlikely to get there. The only question was, would any of the other two players fight? And Dustin did actually try. He just didn't have a live draw.
I'm surprised he even reached it there.
Yeah, that was a bit of a scary 5, huh?
I mean, the worst is if you draw 8-pin later. Draw 8-pin later, you're screwed. If you draw 8-pin later, you deal into Toy, Honitsu, or Chinitsu Dora 3, and then you're just like, oh, well, this game sucks.
Home. Home.
Like, I mean, the moment that Chun was Mochi Mochi was pretty bad.
Yeah, both players made something out of it. It also makes the Yaman Chi make more sense if you're planning on doing Honitsu instead of just Otto's Pin.
Yeah, meanwhile, what's Dustin with Hatsu, Mondora? On the right, it's just Korak trying to get those juicy pot points. Like, what is it, 1600 the pot right now?
Yeah, everyone's going for those points with a scoreline.
Cross is just nothing right now, really speaking. And on the left, there's a Chunonko, and actually pretty decent shapes overall with one Dora. But it's workable. The 5-so is going to be hard to get. That's really how you want. But like with everyone playing Dora Kitsuke, it's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, he's twice cut, so Dustin not committing to holding on to it for a potential Honitsu. Because we still have a Dora.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't really drop Dora here, especially with the open pawn on your right.
Yeah, you imagine the Tanya player probably wants that Dora.
He definitely wants it, alright.
It's getting close to the time for Viet to drop it as well. Could start with the Formon.
Yeah, Viet wants to drop the Dora so badly, but just can't. It's quite illegal from with how the current points are working. Oh, now he's an excuse not to drop and just cut 6-7 pin. But you see Honitsu and you're just like, ah. So I don't know what he does. I think just 5-5 maybe. I mean, straightforward. It's straightforward. Straightforward just cut the 6-so back out, or cut 7-so. But like 7-so doesn't really help you. So.
The way this game's going, he's just gonna draw the 5-so.
Yeah. It's 2 left in the wall. It's pretty good. And Cross actually got their Dora Shinsu or Dora like run. So like now it's just like just whoever just draws a better tile first. Like none of this shit's happening. Oh, I mean it's Tenpai.
It's
Ricci 7-so probably.
Each.
Yeah. I mean what else do you want? You have to Ricci 7-so. So I guess that's Ricci Chun Dora. There's most likely like no way you just keep playing this hand, and Ricci provides a lot of pressure here. It's very good actually.
Chi.
This gives
Tenpai here, 5-8 pin, 8 pin is gone, 5 pin is 2 left in the wall. The Heiso's 2 left in the wall. It's actually just an equal fight right now.
Nope.
Oh! I think that's a push. He really wants to fold here, I think.
26, yeah.
I think yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh! This is finally the Korak I know. Unlike a person in Ricci, you have the option of folding.
Now that there isn't a championship to play for, yeah, Korak's just gonna fold.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just gonna
maybe
play it
if this was the
smart.
previous game, he would have tried pushing it.
Yeah, and now he just has a safe way out. 5 mon and 8 mon. 6 is pretty easy to pass as well. Man, it's because this 5 is just near Dora. It's just that simple. Oh, does he want to push 6 mon for K10? We'll push 6 mon for K10. Yeah, like I said, 6 mon was like pretty easy to pass tile.
A lot of blockers.
Yeah. That's also the tile that Korak didn't want to pass.
Yeah, Quark thinking, is there a chance? We'll play for
Yeah,
it.
he definitely will, because it's pretty risk-free for him to actually pawn this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Tuso.
Oh, that gets Alex
That's
off.
just gonna get a fold.
So I guess Quark saves 500 points by making that pawn.
That was actually huge, because that's not second place getting a 3,000 point swing on you.
Yeah.
That was actually huge, huge point there. Like it was actually like I said, like it was pretty low risk. Low risk. It was like really low risk for you to like pawn. Give them, you don't create an extra draw for Viet, but you create an extra draw for the person going K10. If draw one bad tile, they just fold, and that's very good for you because also if they like, and it's also if okay unlucky, but like yeah, also if they like Tuso somehow gets passed, or like 2-5 gets passed or anything like that, then Viet can like somehow pair up a tile, or not like Viet, Kork can pair up a tile and get K10 there, and the points there for that like would be really huge as well. So I'm done yapping about this content.
All right. Well, we've got South 1 now, Quark and DOC, and the pot has only grown 2 Ricci sticks, 3 Homba. And who's got the
Yeah,
fastest hand to picking those up?
no one.
Now on the right, you might be hoping for Tanyao if you get the 6
Yeah,
pin.
but you just play for Pinfu most likely though. It's like pretty unacceptable to open up that hand.
Yeah, dealer's got to stay
Generally
closed.
speaking. Oh, door 2. Now it's like if you get 6 pin, I can see you opening. If you get the 6 pin chi, it might be able to open. Oh, but but if Quark can see Shantan now. Oh,
Ooh.
drops north.
That's because North was
Wants to go.
twice cut. So the
Yeah.
Shabu not so good. Hoping to build another block. Maybe even
Yeah.
Itsu or the 8 pin draw is very good. If the North was
Yeah.
not cut, I have no doubt he would have cut 9 pin or 1 so.
Yeah, 9 pin was probably the more standard play.
Okay, sick block acquired, maybe.
Okay, 1 so is most likely to cut here now. You can't get into anymore. And it also leaves you a strong Formon to play around.
Each. Oh, Dustin by waiting 1 turn misses
he waited 1 turn.
And
he
now
waited 1 turn.
Fortmont comes out twice. Also, that weight not looking so strong.
My. I don't think he reaches anymore.
No, he probably just swaps to something else.
He just swaps to something. He just drops 3 mon, honestly.
Each. Oh, he's just gonna fight.
He's gonna fight
with a Kanagiri as well. This is
so bad, dude.
Well, it's an even weight now. 2 4-mon versus 2 8 pin. It's 50-50. Four Peachy sticks now.
4-mon is easier to pass technically because it's safe against dealer. Now it's Nakasuji, so it's just an even fight, really. I mean, it's more Dustin favored because the 4-mon is very easy to fold. But this is actually what these cultists deserve for not slamming Rishi there.
To be fair, it was just a Kanchan wait. You are hoping for the improvement.
Oh, but he didn't wait for an improvement. That's a problem. See, like you just fucking reaching with 2 less tiles in his way. Like
just it doesn't matter.
It's so bad.
Korik's like, what do I have to do to win a hand? I get Tempai over and over and over again.
I can tell you that Korak is not happy right now.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy. I've been Tempai for these monster hands, and nothing's coming my way. But that's Mahjong sometimes, right? This is the game we play.
I'm telling you, like I just said this earlier in the Discord in Discord today. Mahjong doesn't care about how good you are sometimes.
Oh, we've got Alex now in the dealer seat. This is not a bad high pie. You've got 2 completed shapes, a pair, and lots of floating tiles that are, except a bunch.
Like his hand is so good to the point where I wish he didn't drop that 9-pin. Because I wish he just played the 5-7-9 instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the 5-9 for the and for the draw 7. But I mean, at least he's leaving the 5 for Sanshoku. But we'll see.
Quick call for fast hand on the right. Across the way, Dustin looks like a Pingu hand, hoping to draw around the Dora. On the left, Korak's got the interesting hand.
He's got the boring hand.
And there's some questions to be had here about Sanonko and Ipeko and...
It's generally speaking, depends on the first tile you get to play off of. Oh, it's Sanshoku here. We'll drop 5 so. It's 10 pi. 5-1-7 so.
Boom.
Oh, that's so unlucky for Korak.
At this point, he's just playing placement.
He would have just drawn the south himself. That's the thing.
Oh, rip.
Oh.
We'll stick with the
technically, Alex is playing technically our John Connor right now.
Yeah.
4-7 Mon.
Draws the good side. Tanya with his Ricci. Bit will switch here.
Should drop the 5. Yeah, we'll switch.
Now Tempai for Korak on 2-5 pin. Tanya door 1.
So point deals in if he draws the 2 pin. Oh, this is so bad.
That's an awkward draw.
You cannot. I think he just steals in here.
Yeah, he might drop the Monsu.
Boom.
Yeah. Drop Suji and deal in.
Alright, if we're counting Tempais they don't win, that's another one. Viet steals this one away. And placement still super close here in South 3.
It's just Dustin winning one stupid 1,000, 2,000, and everyone, yeah. I mean, Dustin. The only reason why Dustin's hand was even good is because he like had 3 or 4,000 points of like pot points. See, like essentially won a Mongon there.
Yeah, that's true. It's easy to forget how valuable the sticks are in the middle, but when they start accumulating like they did there, 4 sticks, 3 Homba, everyone just races for those points. And now we'll see if Dustin can stay as the only player over 3,000. Alex trying to speed up his hand.
Alex needs to get more than one Han here. I don't understand why he's winning one Han here. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there's the second Han.
Yeah, it's like if you're pushing one Han here and it's gonna end up last in upcoming South 4, like why did you even open in the first place? Is the question. Dustin got a pretty good draw. Uncle up the 9s. Alex should cut the 6 spawn here.
Oh, and another pair up for Dustin in the 9s.
Yeah, Dustin probably just reaches soon once he gets like a lucky draw.
The 8th or 9 pin? Not quite, but that's a good draw.
Like next turn? I think it's like next turn, right?
Boom.
Just probably just next turn. And Clark will like attack once again for like the nth time. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. He's not winning.
But the hand looks so good. Oh wait, that's a little weird. The 3-pin cut.
Not really. It's just to secure a head. He picked 6-9-1, but it's bad because Dustin's using it.
There are 2 tiles left of the wall for Korak's weight.
Yeah, I told you he's not winning.
Let's see. Does Viet want to risk this telling door? No. Oh, and now door for Dustin. This is awkward. We'll just confirm it with a 9-pin cut. Could have also played 4, so I guess.
Viet really doesn't want to drop the 7-pin. It's really nice if you draw like an... Now I just cut north, I guess, for Viet.
Can't get back to Tempai with the door draw.
I mean, you can drop... Oh, okay, 2-pin. Same thing, I guess. Oh, because North is Shumpai. There's a chance you deal into 39 on the left. So just don't do it.
Yeah, 2 and 1
Each.
Oh,
chance.
Senpai. Oh, I told you, Dustin's gonna win.
There is 1 tile in the wall. Oh no, there's no tiles in the wall. That I missed the indicator. This is the second time Dustin is reaching on a 7-pin that has 0 in the wall.
I guess it's just gonna go to Ryukoku now. GG's.
Oh man, Quark's drawn 2 so and 5 so.
Quark just folds. Yeah, 7's fine. 8 will be fine too, most likely.
The real magic trick will be Viet drawing into Tenpai here.
I doubt it.
Yeah, that's what's the magic trick. He has no reason to be Tenpai. I mean,
I don't
he definitely has reason to be
even...
Tenpai, but it's acceptable.
What is he gonna push?
If no one else is Tenpai.
What is he pushing for Tenpai? He's still 2 Shanten. Point drop state, so that's pretty aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Huts.
Door pass. Oh.
Oh, that's just unfortunate.
Still 1 more draw for Tenpai. Does not hit, so it means new Kyoku next. And Dustin actually manages to keep everyone below 30k going into his dealership. Hang on a second. I see an Anko.
Yeah. Preferably he just wins a big one here. Or win something so everyone's out of 1,000, 2,000 range. And just fold the next hand.
Yeah, so it looks like a good call. A little hesitation there. Doesn't says no to the con.
Well, why don't we con here? Hello? I don't get it.
Oh right, Dustin, have you forgotten? Cons only benefit you.
Why are we conning here? Hello?
Just always con when Dustin's at the table. All right, we have the double nut pulling for Korak. And
pretty boring hand overall.
Ishanten across the way. Slightly better Ishanten.
What's Korak's condition here? Double 9, is that enough? 300?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
30K.
yeah. It'll be 30. You'll be at 31k. He'll be at 31k.
Oh yeah, there's a Richie stick too.
Yeah, he'll be at 31k. He's good, which means Vit's good, which means Alex needs to find 3 Han here somehow.
Yeah, Richie Tsumodora.
Yeah, or if you can secure 1 Han and not end up last, that's pretty good.
He got the Kanchan first. Now he has to choose his weight. Goes for the 8 mon.
Okay, Viet deciding whether to kill pots or not. And if he does, what does he cut afterwards?
I'm not sure it changes condition. It's whether you want to fight for this hand or not. He will.
I mean, it's just good to break pots, generally speaking. It's just a free Han you don't want to give people. Oh, Korak. We'll cut the 8-6 here. Just we'll bozo push. Viet just drops 9 because you don't have a better tile. Okay, so the 8s are gone.
Yeah, we'll see.
So now it's just whoever is it's now to just see. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Very bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's still Suji, but
here. No, Dustin deals 8 here. It's just over. Bye bye.
We can't forget that was the Richie tile.
Oh no, Quark's gonna deal in here.
He can 5-4, but wow, plays the safe 3, and is the 9 Naka yet? There's only 2 8s from his perspective. In the meantime, Viet just draws Tenpai on that 5-8. The Gambutsu 5 and the 8 would be double wrong.
Wow, I mean, the fact that Korak has not been able to cheat a 6-9 has also been pretty depressing for him.
5-pin safe, yeah. Nakasuji with the 8 coming out.
Okay. Where's those 5s, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so someone has to deal in here for anything to happen.
Yeah, there is Haku cut from Dustin. So it looks like he just wants to get out of here, which is totally understandable. If it goes to Yuko, he's totally fine.
Yeah.
Although if there are
Cork
two players
really
Tempai, he doesn't get the 5 bonus points of
Yeah,
Umami.
Cork really needs to get Tenpai here. It's pretty bad if he doesn't. Oh, he just probably folds and deals in here. No, he's just gonna push. Okay, 6-1 is safe.
But Dustin doesn't have any 6-1s to drop, so Korak can't see that.
There also, like, a lot of 3-mons left in the wall for some reason.
Well, this pawn is kind of interesting. Oh, there's the 3.
Okay, that's Tenpai. 6-9 pin. Is there even left?
There's 1
9 pin?
Yeah, 1 9 pin.
I don't know. Why is Dustin pausing on this? Just fold it out.
1 versus 0 versus 0. Cork is the only player with a winning tile left in the wall. Can he finally win a hand?
Nah, we're gonna go to do Cookie. Let's for real.
Oh, there's a 9 pin.
GG.
It happens.
That's huge.
Cork won a hand.
Wait,
after so many Tempais.
Oh, Viet also got set to last here.
And that will also knock down the score for Dustin for his first place. Now just a 21.1, but he'll take that.
I think the standings are like completely, well, not completely, but like slightly reversed from the previous game. But Dustin will get a marginal first, plus 21.1. Korak or Arthur will get plus 8.9. Alex will get a minus 9.7. Basically, nothing has happened. And Viet will go minus 20.3, hurting the run to championship slightly.
Yeah, in this series, then Viet at least these 2 games, I should say, Viet picked up the most, and Alex stayed about the same, maybe a small positive for him, and Korak and Dustin will just be still in the middle of the pack, which doesn't affect them too much, but this does complete the A1 standings, which means we can take a look at the pairings. So the snake ladder takes into effect here. And
yeah, I don't remember the exact snake ladder format. But...
all right, so the first table will be first place, 10th, 15th, and 16th. Oh. So Lucas, Jonathan, S, Joe at 15th, and Will at 16th place. And it's always interesting, this first division, because you've got 15 and 16, which are right on the borderline of relegation zone, against the top seed in the division, who in this case has quite a healthy lead of 90 points over second place. However, that we've seen players make up 90 points in a single series. And since they're not going to be on the same table, that means Viet could have a big positive score and Lucas could have a negative score, and that could also make up the difference between the two. So this will be a very interesting table for a number of reasons. The second table is 2, 9, 14, 17. So that's Viet, Max, Bichen, and Kenyon. I hope we get to cast that game. I actually am really excited.
Sounds like such a boring table, actually.
I think there's going to be a lot of mind games in that table.
Oh, we'll have a folding machine, and then we'll have a half folder, and then we'll have a second half folder, and then we'll have in AI in art, an AI.
Okay, the table 3 is going to be 3, 8, 13, 18. So that's Simon, Alex.
Dustin.
Oh, I missed one. Simon, Dustin, Alex, and Oliver. Simon, Dustin, Alex, Oliver. That's a very flowful table.
Nah, it's like 2 flow players and 2 sad players.
Table 4 is 4, 7, 12, 19. That is Aaron, Korak, Leon, or Arthur Korak, Leon, and Julian. And then finally, 5th, 6th, 11th, and 20th is going to be Peter, Nathaniel, Andrew, and Jonathan F.
F in the chat. I think it's pretty doomed for like the bottom 3. Is Kenyon's gonna have to work hard Will just needs a little bit to get out. Like I think anywhere from 16th to like 10th, it's like you have like a bad session and it's pretty over. So
Oh, hang on a second. So, Korak pointed out that both himself and Dustin have the exact same number of points. So, who actually is seventh and who is eighth? Um, I think the first tiebreaker is the average placement, which Dustin might be winning that.
Average placement. Oh shit! They do have the exact same number of points. That's so funny.
So if that's the case, then the snake ladder would be slightly different. Korak
Who
and
has
Dustin would be
more?
swapping tables.
Who has more? Who
I
has like
think
higher average placement?
I think
Is it just
Dustin is
built into the
higher.
spreadsheet?
I don't think it's built into the spreadsheet. So
7,547. Oh yeah, yeah. It does have a slightly higher. Oh no, but it does have a lot of force.
it's
Right?
only one more fourth, and he has three more firsts. So I think,
Oh,
and
yeah. Clark has too many seconds. Yeah.
right. Dustin also
Okay.
has one higher rent die, so I do think Dustin wins this one, but we could get somebody with a calculator to confirm that.
All
right,
I
Isla
did do
confirms.
that.
Yeah, so that does change the standings a little bit, but regardless, it should be an exciting series. Starts next week. This not just for A1, all the divisions will be wrapping up this week, and we'll get to see how all the snake ladders look for all the divisions. A1, A2, I think B1, B2 as well, and maybe even B3. Probably not B3, but all the way down to B2, I think all have snake ladders. So it's really exciting to see who you match up in the final game with. And it's going to be an exciting series for sure. So you'll definitely not want to miss that. But we've got more Mahjong. We're not done yet. There are a couple games going on in other divisions. And we'll take a break. When we come back, I think we're going to hop into a B1 session that looks really exciting. So stay tuned. We will have that for you in a minute. All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got a B1 table all set to go. Looks like we're heading to Ryukyoku in East 3. Matchup between Anya, Kevin, James, and a stand-in player for this table, Sylvie. Has been great at volunteering their time in a number of Armel seasons. I know Sylvie enjoys playing in the league.
The only thing they haven't been doing is volunteering their points.
Yeah, usually Sylvie is stealing points from the table, but I do believe in the first 2 games of the series, it was not so much of the stealing points.
Yeah, the guy was doing some charity work.
But okay,
Sylvie was doing some charity work at first.
We do have East 4 now, Sylvie in the dealer's seat. That is Anya to the right, James across the table, and Kevin on our left.
Anyone you gotta look out for? No, not really. No one's really playing for anything. Maybe Anya's playing to get out of the motion. James is playing to not get into motion. What the?
Oh, well, James.
That's fast.
The only thing that's missing was an 8-so for Sanshoku.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely slammed this one.
Can you wait a few turns to try to upgrade for Funzos?
I wonder if this is actually game 1 of the series.
It should be game 1 though.
Yeah, let's try it.
Also, did your stream crash or is this guy? Oh, this guy's just making too long to make a decision here.
No, it doesn't matter. Just Tsumo. Richi, Tsumo, Fuku, Tanya, Uda. Yes.
Wow, some people are just luckier. Well,
they do say just Tsumo.
Just Sumo, and then just hit just hit Ura. Like, if you just Sumo, just hit Ura every time.
You might as well. If you're gonna do one, just do the other one too. But okay, Anya in the dealership now. We're joining the game a little bit late, so let's see how she makes back these missing points. Looks like callable for now. Is there any world where this turns into Honitsu?
Probably. I mean, but not if you keep dropping these Yaku highs like that. I mean, the South was okay, but I'm pretty sure you had to keep the North and West for a little bit longer. I mean, there's probably a late Honitsu pivot somewhere around this world.
Just ended up being Itsu Yakuhai.
That's just sad, though. Oh, that's like a punish for not keeping Yakuhai tile.
We've got fast Ishanten on the right from James again. Could we see an early Richi?
I'll go with Forces on the left. I think cut the 8-pin here. I don't know what the 8-pin will do for you. But, I mean, unless you look at Itsu here for Sylvie, it should just be 8-pin. Oh, okay. That's really bad. You're not really, strapped for a pair right now. There's no need to convert a pair right now.
But even if you draw the 3-so, you're not, super thrilled. You can drop the 1-so afterwards, but...
No, because you can end up with a really nice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5 shape type of situation.
Right, but you'll still be dropping the 1-so in that spot.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't be dropping a 2-so like that.
Fair enough. Well, we've got a Richi from Kevin. Oh, this one has Sanchoku chance.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. What do you need, a 5-pin? Oh, there's 3 of them. Whoa.
Alright, Uda, right?
Yeah, just show us.
Aww.
Wrong 8, man. Wrong 8. Well,
got Yasume and no Uda. You just gotta throw that back, right?
Yeah, Yasume, no Ura. So lucky.
Alright, well, James now in the dealer spot. After that Sumo in second.
Yeah. This game is very quick.
They're not letting up.
Quick. I think I did. Okay, I'm just gonna cut south. And she'll probably just cut 1-1 later and deal in.
Yeah, it's hard to do much here. It's so early.
I don't know how you're avoiding. Oh, this is a coin flip to see who deals in first now. I think Anya deals in though. 1-1. Yep. GG's.
Yeah, not much to do there. And that's Takame as well. Richi, Pinfui, Peiko. Uda too, because why not?
Look, Takame didn't matter because you would have just fucking got her 2 done. Dude,
We hop in and all of a sudden the game going very quickly.
We went from like East 2 to East 3 to South 3 in like less than 5 minutes. Like,
Boom.
What? Like, I was talking about the game being fast, and I saw a fast feature. That was just unfortunate for Anya. She always deals in pretty much in every moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 2 tiles, so you pass one, you pass another. It's just unlucky that it's Takame eat Peiko or 2. Like, I guess we'll be seeing out Anya in the Shadow Realm after this, but it's not over. Does she have a dealership? Nope.
Keep in mind, there's still 3 games after this, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm still not a pretty big fan of the pawn though, because it limits the amount of value you get. You should be playing for points now. You don't need to play for a Mongan every time, but you should at least be playing for 3,900. Meanwhile, Kevin here as dealer. He's Shanten right now. Oh, sorry, 2 Shanten right now. We'll slum down the block, make it diamond shape. Hopefully, it probably just draws like a 7-so here or something.
Yeah, make life easy.
Or like draws 8-so. I mean, draw 7-so. Cut Haku, and then maybe put 1-so for Tanya. We'll see.
Chuno the right
on the
still
last...
absent.
Yeah. Oh. Kevin should just cut the Haku here. Yeah.
There's the tempai for Anya. 2-5 pin. 6 remaining in the wall. Oh wow, just draw the Peiko as well.
Yeah, we'll just get to eat Peiko. Oh, that's a bad cut. Oh. That's slightly bad for Kevin to go 6-0 first, technically.
Is it?
Yeah, because you could have had... You could have drawn to the Yama and cut 1-so for Tanya.
I see.
Didn't leave that opening.
But you have a chance at not getting Ipeiko anymore, so.
Yeah, but it's the same value.
Yeah, you can Sakigiri as well.
Boom.
After all, there was a player with 2 calls.
Boom.
Oh, and we're going fast, zoom, 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 zoom. Oh wait, what? Anya's not going to go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's value over here. Toi Toi, Honitsu, Yakuhai.
We'll see about that one.
There's also the Dora suit, so we can easily incorporate a 6-mon into hand. Now, dealer also just trying to draw around the 6-mon currently held.
Yeah, get back in. Win a hand. Try to go for a first. That 5-mon cut early is going to look pretty weak for Toyman James. I mean, this is like you're just like telling everyone, "Hey, I don't have Dora." Like, and I don't know. That's like the exact message you want to give here. It's like a possible backup cheat toy, maybe. But we'll have to see from here. We'll be pawn. I will cut 5-6-so or 4-5-so here.
Yeah, who needs to plan online?
22 forced here. It's bad because you don't have a Yakuai right now, or you have a Yakuai, but you don't have a second one.
That's fine. So you're still happy to win.
You don't have a solidified block yet. You want to get one more block before like you start feeling like happy about your hand.
Yeah, when we draw that 6-mon, then we'll feel happy.
Oh, okay. I already can draw that 7.
Oh, it was James who. Okay, so draws the 6-7, missing the 5 though.
Yeah, the 5 for 10. Just not going cheat toy here. Pretty sure he's just forcing cheat toy, not dropping any Monzu from here on.
Yeah, definitely a tough ask against a Monzu Honitsu in the Dora suit.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. Anya needs the West. Is there any West left? Oh, still needs to get about.
And we'll take
what a push! Damn, he's just got a yellow push Dora here.
James like, Dora's safe, thank you.
Oh, swap to a Tonki here? Hello? Are we cool enough for that?
I think so.
I mean, you gotta swap to a Tonki. I just dropped 5 pin here. Like, what?
6 with a 6-mon.
Yeah, that's so boring.
Oh, that's a late honor Tadashi from Anya. I wonder if that scares him.
Yeah, that's just to like most likely bully you. Okay, see that if you.
Silva just going for no call.
Wait,
hang on a second.
What?
Okay, so this is what's happening. Anya's playing for the Mongon, but I think
What
5200
Mongon?
if you draw the Dora. When you draw the Dora. But I think
Nice
52
joke.
is
It's too loud.
is
I mean,
is
I
worth
don't
playing for.
know.
Oh, there's the ace. Oh,
Wait, what?
now
Does
I'm
she
a
think
little
it's Sozu
confused.
Honitsu? Does she just think it's Sozu Honitsu?
Oh, you know what? You might be right. That would
But that's
explain
not
why the tune
possible.
came out.
Because you went 1-3, like all that Sozu in the beginning. Like it's just.
Well, the 6-0 clears now, so
It doesn't matter if you deal in like, what?
oh, Sylvie backs away too. There's a lot of mind gaming happening here.
Boom.
And
She's just gonna fold for nothing. What is
yeah,
she afraid of?
it looks like we're all just getting out.
I'm actually confused.
I think probably missed the 6-0 coming out from the left.
What? What are we folding here for? I'm trying to figure out the reasoning, but I think she's just like.
Is Kevin?
Oh,
No,
that
surely.
Tenpai?
Yeah, I'm not gonna jam a Formon though.
Yeah.
Still not gonna jam the Formon.
I think you can jam the Formon. Oh, I mean,
so this is a better Tenpai.
Yeah, just Dama here.
Oh, Sylvie will get back into Tenpai, so we'll have another round.
Does they have? Oh, they have Haite. Nice.
Kevin does miss though.
And they just drop 4-pin again. Nice.
All right, going again.
I think that was quite criminal to fold from 4th, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, if you just don't care.
Well,
I guess if you only care about Mongon, it's fine to fold. But like, Sylvia has a pretty good hand. On the right, Anya also has a pretty good hand. On the across, that's a really, really good hand. And on the left, that's just a boring hand.
Kevin, of course, has all the incentive in the world to play the boring hand to the boring win.
He's just gonna play it the boring way.
And East came out already, but James can't call this. There's no alternate.
Oh,
Yaku.
do you want to go Cheetoy here? Nah, Cheetoy's so fake. James is not gonna go Cheetoy, but we'll look for the Pika shape right now. Cuts secures 7-8 now men.
I honestly don't think Cheetoy's so bad, but
yeah, it's pretty bad here.
Boom.
It's pretty bad. But
yeah,
I mean, there's a way you might get back into Cheetoy, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know why he's even thinking about calling.
No, that's
Is that
Sylvie.
Sylvie wants to. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, Sylvie's trying to match Kevin, I think.
Onosuke Chun? Like, Onosuke is such a bait. When you can't really Dora. Unless you're trying to Dora Tonki. That would maybe make sense.
G.
Not. Oh, that's
we're heading towards Dora Tonki.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. We will actually be Dora Tonki soon.
Chun's still in the wall.
James is gonna wind up. Oh, well, I guess you just cut East here because
it is pretty wide, but I think Sylvie's been playing for this East the whole time.
You have to widen up. It's K10 technically.
Yeah, this is what I expected.
That's like an okay. That's an okay push, but you'll be very sad when you get to our 4-7.
I didn't see when that East first came out if there's any call lag.
No, there was not. Why would you? Oh, this hand across is going nowhere.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking Cheetoy was an option because
Dora Tonki looks very good here. Unfortunately, there's 2 across.
You shut down on the right for Richie Pinfu.
Oh god.
Maybe Tanya.
I'm just watching everyone's hand not progress. That's just so hilarious. And like for some reason, they're just randomly holding on to this 3-6 spawn. James is randomly holding on to this 3-6 spawn in their hand, and this is stopping Kevin from getting Tenpai too. But at this rate, if everyone's not Tenpai, it's just gonna be bad for. Oh, I did 4-pin gets dropped here.
The Fuji 10 issues, I think, making the 7-8 come out.
wait, what?
Yeah, if we had the
Okay,
5
sure.
pin still, we'd be pretty happy.
Okay, finally we're Tenpai here.
The 3
One
comes
left
out
for
at
yeah,
last.
see 0 left, but there's a high chance that the 2 pin might come out. Because they don't have a pair, so if you draw like a 1 pin or 4 pin, just drop 2 pin, boom, run.
I think Anya is going to deal in here.
Here's our Doratanki. There we go. Doratanki Tenpai for dealer. We were waiting for this for a while. Oh wow, doesn't take the pair here. That's weird.
Yeah, she needs to draw 4 so, 5 so back, otherwise the 2-3 has to come out.
Yeah. You draw 5 pin. But you're like discard 2
There's
of
no more
them.
5 pins.
Yeah, just always deals in. You need to get a force 5 so. It's not happening. Any 1 pins left?
Don't.
Oh, she's just what?
Yeah, so that will end the game. And Kevin does secure the first place. Plus 24.0. And
yeah, Sylvie.
that will bump him up a little bit. Right now, there was an announcement that was posted regarding the end of season, session 6 hiatus situation. So a lot of people were doing the math on what it takes to promote. And it looks like if you're in one of the, C1, B3, B2, there's a decent chance at promoting if you can go positive. So I wonder if that's also the case for B1. I think there's going to be a big push for these players to get a positive mark. And Kevin's taken a stride in that direction. James as well with a positive score. And Sylvie swallows some points from the B1 division.
That's just.
I think they've started the next games, so we'll be a short little break before that one goes live. 3 minutes. I have time. And Stanley, I know while we have some time, and a lot of people have been excited about the protest that's going to be happening. Not protest, but should I say pro exam? That way.
No, I am protesting against the tyranny in the Mahjong community. What is this elitism we have here? Down with the proletariats. What?
I saw you posted a couple things on your blog recently, so
yeah,
to help people study.
Yeah, if you're ever interested, follow me on Twitter. But if you don't have my Twitter, that's fine. Go on ClaudiaMahjong.com. I put in the chat. Over there, I tried to like 2 protests. I was just strangely motivated last night or yesterday. So if you ever want to become protest, or if you want to get good at scoring for IRL, it's pretty good practice. Generally speaking. And then they also have I believe Psycho-Eason people are gonna invite some Japanese pros to do a talk or like class. It'll be like roughly 3 hours long, so it's like $50. So it's kind of like is like a little bit pricey, but $50 for 3 hours is like, they're not even getting paid minimum wage, so it's pretty good value overall speaking. But generally speaking, also fun fact that PML Open is open. I'm just gonna do it now before I forget.
Yeah.
Sign up for PML Open. Yay! All autos. Yay!
Yeah.
All auto tables.
And nice that
just like
all the California tournaments are now getting like full auto. NAO is a full auto table, and now PML Open.
Yeah. North American Open also is all autos. So auto.
Yeah, I'm really excited for NAO. The signups have been filling up nicely, and there is still one big tournament before NAO. That is, of course, reaching Nomi. That's going to be happening at the end of June. But that's been packed for a while. No entry into that one. But NAO still has openings, so end of August into the start of September. It's a 3-day event. It's a big event. The winner will be eligible for automatic bid into the WRC tournament in Tokyo.
Yeah, and huge shoutouts to Mahjong Stars for contributing to the table count for NAO, or else we would have never made all autos happen for NAO. But we're into the first game, and I guess we can do one more game before I get insanely tired and stop doing so. But I don't know why there's no audio.
Yeah, it doesn't go through.
It's fine. We don't want to hear Ricci. We don't want to hear the sumo immediately after Ricci, anyways. That's just.
Could you hear the audio in the previous game?
Yeah, we could.
Oh,
it just died for some reason. It's
I
fine.
don't know if that will change anything, but it's definitely showing up on stream.
You have to go 4 and then 5. Generally speaking. What? Is this showing up on your OBS?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's probably just broken then.
Classic Discord. All right, well, we've got Kevin as the first dealer. Dora is the one to the right in Anya's hand, who will be opening up with the Yako High here, Ishanten Headless. Hoping to pair up that Dora, and might even end up on Dora Tonki.
Generally speaking, this hand is pretty good for Anya. You generally will end up like somewhere around Dora Tonki. Like 2-mon's actually probably the worst draw you can actually get here. You like don't actually even want 2-mon. Like you might just throw it back out. Like just like straight up speaking.
Really, I think with another player open, you might have to take the Tempai, even though you're really sad about it.
Well, they could be Dora Tonki too, so
that's true.
Like 1-4. It's gonna be Ricci here. Dora is slightly easier at push, so you will take Tempai now if you do get it. Well, Honest is gonna push for a little bit. Pushing a live 2-pin.
2-pin passes, so the Dora Tonki plan is live. And in terms of this weight, only the south is in the wall.
Yeah. Are they even south? Nope.
No.
I mean, south is Shompai. I don't know who will stop on south though. Like, I wouldn't stop on south.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, like, why would I be scared? Why would I be scared, right? Oh, wait, huh?
Right, Anya didn't want to push the Dora here, even if it's Suji. Suji doesn't really count when there's Dora involved.
It's kind of fine because 4 was out. If 4 was late, oh, that's Dylan. Yeah, okay, well, you're gonna stop on south.
Oh, hits Uda as well.
Oh, that really hurts. That really hurts a lot.
Yeah, 26, that's okay. 52, you're feeling sad about 52.
Yeah, you're feeling really sad. It's 26. It's not 26. It's 52 swing, right? So you essentially lost or 52 swing. Or 52 swing is like, or 10. It becomes a 10-4 swing. You essentially lost 10,000 points. So, or if you think about it like this, you're 10,000 points further from first place.
It is Tempo. Hang on a second.
Wait, what the?
The 1-mon is a good enough weight. You could probably slam here, but what else could we wait for? I guess an honor tile.
Honor tile, but you already cut like 2 honor tiles, so fishing for honor tile is pretty bad here.
Dora.
But you're like technically losing value each turn for not reaching because you could have stopped everyone's hands. No fun.
No Suanko
bullshit. Yeah,
we're not at the point of the season yet where you need to play for that.
Okay, there you go. Great. Slam, easy switch. 1 cut too. What?
Yeah, I personally like the Ricci here because it just came out, right? How in the world are you waiting on this tile that just came out?
Please, Ricci. I can give you a wait 1 turn allowance. I'll give you the wait 1 turn allowance. You might be influenced by Dustin. Okay, slam Ricci. Alright. And it's not Simogiri. It's not the... like, if you did West 310 Ricci, that would have been so sad. I might have...
So, normally, you know, when you wait 1 turn like this, doesn't it sort of imply that you're not that confident in your wait?
Nah. She's influenced by Dustin. Ah, GG's. That's Dylan.
Dum.
Should've waited 2 turns. That's what Dustin would have said.
That is what he would say. All right, 58 right back, and James is hurting a little bit here. But not much you can do with a Tonki like that. I mean...
Oh yeah, she was dealer too.
Oh, sorry, that 48, not 58.
She's 48.
Home.
Oh, double tone now?
Double tone?
Oh, wait, this is greedy.
That's so bad, actually.
I mean, double tone is 2900 plus Honba. But
why are
double
you
tone
cutting...
Honitsu, wait.
What? Wait. Why are we cutting Shun here? Wait. Can you like leak us the plan?
Okay, wait, senpai.
Oh. Tenpai. Please take Tenpai!
Senpai found, but the weight's all held by James. Oh no, is he gonna cut it out?
He's gonna cut it out eventually.
He really needs to draw around the 6-0, then he'll be just fine.
And you know what's the best part? If Anya drops like draws 3-so, drops 1-so, she looks like she's Mon Honitsu and she's just so weight. It's pretty depressing.
Oh, Ricky. Hey, you won that game, right? You're fine. I believe in A1, a player also 50-10 weighted the Ricci, 50-10 hell weighted Chitoi, and still sumoed that hand.
Alright, we don't swap weight here, generally speaking. It's just too many ways to improve your hand.
Yeah, we're sad it was the 8-so and not the 7-so, but 5-so still good draw, 3-so's good.
Yeah, 5-so's good, 3-so's good.
Even the 1-so.
4-so's good.
Oh! Of course, you draw the 7 immediately afterwards.
Yeah, that's just unlucky.
Classic Mahjong.
It's not the end of the world. Now 5-so's not as good. But, it is what it is.
No.
Oh, it doesn't matter. See? Instead of winning on... Yeah, you can make someone more depressed now. That's really good.
I mean, if we treat Mahjong as a pick-some game in terms of happiness.
Okay, I know the pretty good high pie. Pretty playable. I think there's gonna be a lot of point action coming up soon, because what the F is on the left?
Yeah, forget the dealer hand. Toyman, W High, and on the left, whatever that is.
Like, huh?
It's just ready-made Toy Honitsu. You could cut all the lower Pinzu and still be Toy Honitsu.
Like, I think that's like, I would have preferred to cut all the Monza to like bluff their Honitsu, but disguise it a little bit, but I don't know. Oh, pawn.
I don't think there's any disguising it now.
Yeah, now we're... Oh, it's gonna be so bad for Chun Mochi later.
Oh, if Hatsu comes out right now, this weight's gonna be...
It's gonna be insane.
Hatsu held.
Oh, okay, wait. Can we, like, theory craft the Chinitsu real quick?
Okay, what does it take?
What does it take?
It's too late, We're Tempai.
Home.
Tempai.
Now, there's no pin overflow yet, but we've had honor overflow and 3 calls. Usually that's a very high chance of being Tempai.
Well, this weight is not as good as it usually should be, because you already have 8 pins being held, but 5-7 pins is pretty good. In fact, it's like 3 5s,
yeah,
2
Sylvie,
7s, 1 8.
Sylvie was willing to push the 1 pin here. Now we've got our pin overflow, Tsumogiri. And that was like a child near Dora too.
I think 1 pin was okay. Oh, 3-6.
There's still Ishan 10 for Sylvie. Needs to find
There's
a pair.
3 pins left in the wall. It's gonna be really bad if Sylvie draws the 4 pin though. In fact, it might just fold.
I think probably the worst case scenario is if Anya draws 5 pin into Tempai.
What? she just sumos.
No, she's Ishan 10.
Oh.
It's a 4, 6, 8, 7.
Oh, okay, that's Tempai. 6 Montonki or 7 Montonki? Hey, could we have the West Tonki there?
Each.
Wow, no one is scared of this. Oh, there's a 7
Wow! Pin. It's over. I mean, he just has to fold. And he's gonna deal into the impossible on a 6 pawn. GG's.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be 6 mon, right?
Boom!
Boom!
Wow, Gutsy Ricci. And James will...
Ricci plus Dora and Ura.
So James collecting some points back. That's daring against what Kami was showing on board. That was the Dora suit too. If there's like a Shabo, Dora, and something else, we're looking at Baimon potential.
This is why you reach, you guys. Okay. Now this game's competitive. This game's finally competitive. There we go.
Finally, we were competitive since East won. Scores were tied. Oh man, the 7-so. Seeing that come out this early is really sad for James.
Yeah. Oh, it's not that bad.
It's fine.
Also, what is going on the left? Like, also, why is everyone dropping their honors before dropping restaurant? Oh wait, is that Sashuka instead of 2, 3, 4? Is Ishanten on the left for Anya?
Yeah, Ishanten, and then Toyman's doing Shinitsu in the Dora suit.
Yeah. Well, Anya Senpai. Boop boop, Richie.
There are some worlds where this 9-mon comes out. I think a lot of times, though, Kevin can hold on to it.
I'll tell you by superstition, Anya wins here because she has mixed shifted chows.
Oh, there we go.
On the 6th spawn, just you wait. There's one left. Oh, never mind.
Well, superstition doesn't work out here.
I think Sylvie just hard folds. But what
With
does
what?
Sylvie fold with? Don't know. One pin.
Just 6.
No! I told you!
You were right. Okay, never mind. Superstition absolutely won here. That was the only reason the 6-mon came out. Was because you said that.
Yeah. I told you on the 6-mon too. Mix shifted chows.
These Yaku... Yeah, Chinese Yaku too strong.
I'm telling you.
We really need to add that to Ricci. I can't tell you how many times my Pinfu is.
It should be 100. It should be 100.
Yeah,
it should only be 100. It should be Ipeko. It should be like Ipeko 100.
Has to be closed.
Has to be closed. Yeah, includes 100. Mix shifted chows.
Or like it gives you it's worth half a Han for Pinfu specifically.
What?
It makes your Pinfu like it's worth 10 fu to make your Pinfu a little bit better.
Nah, stop theory crafting that hard.
I actually like that idea. Don't make it a Han hand. Make it a fu bonus.
No, just make it a Han hand and just call it a day.
All right. Well, here we are, East 4.
I mean, honestly, I think we need some like inflation like in this game sometimes. So
make 7 Han worth something.
Yeah.
Make 10 Han Baimon actually worth an extra couple thousand extra. Yeah, Sylvie's got a really nice hand here.
Oh, that's kind of okay. It'll get somewhere eventually.
I just love being headless here. That's I don't even want it.
No, you kind of have to keep and just drop 5 pin.
I mean, what about 8-9?
It's kind of too slow for that. Or you really can't because you need your dealer. You need to play efficiency. I guess you would still do it. There's a preference, generally speaking.
Yeah, I mean, I can see someone just holding the penchant, but I don't think this is bad per se.
It's generally correct.
Oh man, now this is the reward, right?
Because you even call it the reward.
Absolutely. Notably cutting the 9 pin first.
2 1s those out. 4-7 looks pretty hard to get.
For the
ooh. Rip Itsu, that's all I have to say.
Chi.
Ishanten across. Ishanten on the left.
I bet if we look to the right, there'll be Ishanten too. Yes.
Yep, and that'll be Ishanten. Won't pull the 8 pin. We'll draw the 3-so. I think should be cutting 5-so here, generally speaking.
Each.
Yeah. It's safe against the left player. Plus the fact that 1-4-so is weaker. Oh, do you slam and chase? You generally should.
Reach.
Kaboom. Oh, nice 4-7-so.
Oh yeah, those are super held. In fact, all held, right? 1-7-so. 1-7-so.
So where's this 3-6 pin? Oh, that's a deal in.
Yeah, James slammed for 6-so. Was not concerned about this Ricci. but hesitated on the 3-pin and was correct that was a dangerous tile. But this was Richinomi.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Could have just folded it out, but got lucky.
I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look at the pawns to see if there were good folding options. James was 2 calls in. Sometimes it's just hard to tell
Oh,
from that.
door 2. This is easy. But generally speaking, should be an easy head for Toad and play. It's just a matter if you're getting lucky enough to finish his hand. Oh, that's huge. Hey, yo, can we get a Suwaku Tonki here?
Yeah, we're not asking for much. Just a.
Meanwhile, on the right, it's pretty boring. It's like Pinfu type hand, but you're kind of like overpaired right now. Might look a little bit cheat toy, but I doubt it.
There's
Across,
some.
Chi.
I don't know how that. Oh, should have cheated.
Oh no, that was the Suwaku Taki. No! Not enough faith, Kevin.
It was at least song. You had at least song Uncle Ted.
Oh, okay, this is fine.
So bad.
And Kevin here holding the 5-pin. It's a worse weight on paper, but he's planning to draw around that and swap the 4-so or the 6-mon out. And if he just draws a tile next to the 4-so or the 6-mon, then he can cut the 5-pin then.
Sorry, I'm just like slightly dying inside.
I mean,
my Yakubon, my Yakubon. Hey, swap. Oh wait, this weight's kind of.
Yeah, not very live. In fact, completely dead.
Yeah, completely dead.
It looks like a great wage, but it's just all held.
I mean, maybe we get a 7. I can see 7 coming out.
Yeah, but Anya goes with the 1-1 cut for Tanya, so that means those 7s are pretty well locked.
Oh. 8. That's 8's any chance of coming out? Not if they're going cheat toy. Wait. 1 pin?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Door 3 visible, so Sylvie's just out.
Wait, but this is cheat toy? I don't get it. Why are we cutting 1 pin? What? I'm so confused.
I mean, your alternate is cutting like 5-mon, right? You don't want to cut 5-mon. Or 3-pin. 3-pin might be a little bit better, but
it's fine.
Okay, Chun passed. That's pretty big.
Home.
Yeah. Tenpai, Conforsa. Oh, where are they?
There's one. There's at least a tile out there. In the meantime, Sylvie's got Doku.
That's pretty bad.
There's one left. Okay, gonna play for the.
Just gonna free 10 themselves. That's acceptable.
If there were more 1-sos, I wouldn't mind this so much. But there's just one extra tile.
But it's not like you can really drop their Dora. Really, for last Dora, it's kind of what it is type of scenario.
Home.
What is this?
Wow, 5-mon jam.
Wow, we're just challenging for Toy. 8-mon is double roll.
It's not just Toy. 8-mon is double roll and Doko.
Oh. Wait,
wait, Kevin?
What?
What a dodge! How did he know? He could have swapped to 3-sided. He said, "No, this 8 sucks."
Like, is he just following Genbutsu? Like,
I don't know. We're gonna need an interview with Kevin later to figure this out, solve this mystery. Oh no, the 7.
Oh no! This is for Shoppai 7.
It was Tenpai, and that just deals into 12K. So Kevin now takes over the lead, 44K, only player above 30,000 points. See, Kevin just knew. Kevin just knew. That was the only way for him to win that hand.
Nah, Sylvia was about to just collect fucking Doko in the Yaku decks, and said, "Nah." Kevin said, "Not today."
We got a fast-looking Ishanten across the way for James with 2 Dora. The 3-pin is a little awkward here. Whenever you see that, whenever I see that 6-pin come out super early, I always get very suspicious of the 3-pin Penchon. I'm not worried about Kanchan, but I am worried about Penchon.
I mean, it's not like you should be worried about it. It's that it's just Junchan. Or they have like hidden Yakuhai, or they're going Honitsu.
リーチ
Like really 3 options. Okay, well that's Richie. Oh, but the 3 pin that you were worried about is really dangerous right now.
Kevin's gonna fight here from the Seishanten.
I bet Anya deals in.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, West is Yakuhai.
Oh, she'll just bozo push for a little bit, which is not very. It was
Oh,
gonna
but
say
second
so.
Ricci.
Oh, second Richie.
Oh, the Haku deals in now.
Oh yeah, Honda's just. I don't think Anya ever escapes dealing in.
Yeah, it's really hard to escape this one.
Yeah, I don't know how you escape this. You just kind of don't. We cut west, and then what? Haku. Okay, well, I mean, what's...
Don't.
Wait, what? Oh.
I'm playing for it.
Close.
Itsu Ishanten.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty rough 77 dealing. Like, I don't want to say she's even tilt pushing, because she's not.
I mean, the last push was Tempai. This one was Ishanten with little info against, two
Okay,
Richis.
I think the Tenpai was a little sussy baka, but...
But everyone else at the table was also just pushing, right? It wasn't just Anya.
Well, I don't know, man. If everyone's doing something stupid, it's not like you have to follow them
Fair.
in first place. But it's okay. Anya still has a dealership left, so I wouldn't be too worried at the moment. Kevin's now just Omega ahead. Where's Kevin in the standings? Oh, this game's gonna help a lot.
He's aiming hard for that positive.
Yeah, I believe currently it's like, as long as you're positive, you'll most likely get a promotion this season for B1. With like how it's currently looking, and this is gonna help a lot, generally speaking. Kevin has really rough shapes right now, and should probably just play this a little bit more passively, because this is like a pretty good time to pass your dealership. But I guess if you're just gonna draw that 4 ball like that, I guess you can aim a little bit more. The real thing is they draw 5 pin, just like reach G7. I doubt it. I believe you're just gonna cut 9 on, and then like if you get 6 pin, then you 6 so then, or it's not 9 on. If you cut 9 so, then you get 6. But oh, this shape's kind of awkward now. Not keeping that 9 so is kind of sus though. You just cut 8 pin.
I mean, the plan is basically exactly what you said, I think.
Yeah, but needs plan. Humans are flexible, and so is my hand. Until I get flexible into a deal. And oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, now you have ground cut shape. Wait.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
hang on a second. We got a Ricci Pinfu.
Yeah.
Dora 1 with Pico chance. 3 live
ties. Yeah, it's pretty good if you want the Takame.
Yeah, you'd prefer that the tile that is more expensive is sitting in the wall somewhere.
Yeah. Just your discards are a little sus, so I guess you'll just never win.
Not by Ron, at
via
least.
Ron, just have to beg you sumo.
That is the Arma motto. Just.
Dude, I like started using I got armold, and people are like, "What does that mean?" I explained it to them, and now everyone at PML is like, "I got armold."
Okay, you have to explain what does it mean to get armold.
Oh, so getting armold is like you don't deal in ever, but you just get sumo to 4th, or you get or you're just playing as best as you can, but the game will just say no, and you just will not be able to promote or get shafted into demotion, etc. It's like you're playing you're not playing perfect, but you're playing 95% well, because no one ever plays perfect.
Right. But you expect to not just get.
Yeah, you expect it, because usually you'll see quote unquote worse people
that's debatable, but
do dumb stuff, and you're like, wait, how have they not got punished, but I have? Oh, you're not gonna push 3 on here for a K10? That's weird. I don't agree. But I guess that's Shompai, so you will not be dealing.
Don't.
Oh,
4-month Genbu deals into
Yeah,
20
for
$1.
Genbu's deals in 2K. You'll take that. That's a pretty good handshake. Generally speaking, you paid 1,000. You paid like 1,000. What you would have paid for Tenpai payments, or like maybe 1,500, and then you add a little tips on, like a handshake. Like, oh, here's your tips.
Extra
Thanks for
600
ending this
points.
hand. Yeah, just like 600 points. Whatever.
Alright, we've got Anya's dealership.
Yeah, Anya's hand's not looking very brilliant. She's getting armored right now.
You know it's rough when you've got all of the odd numbers in a suit.
Yeah, like all evens. Like what?
You're like, maybe I can get
All
Itsu,
odds.
but I have to draw 2, 4, 6, and 8.
Yeah, the fill 4 conchons. It's pretty bad. Meanwhile on the right, that's a better looking hand. Oh, that's a really good hand. Not sure about that 9-pin cut though. But I guess this is a look for Tanya, so it's fine.
Yeah, we've got too many pairs anyway. We might see another 9-pin. I mean, you can start with 4 so, but
I think it's fine.
yeah, this is definitely Tanya
there's no
Brain
real
in action.
backfire on cutting 9. The real thing is there's no real backfire on cutting 9-pin right now.
That's only the 6-pin, and that's pretty rare.
And even if you do draw the 6-pin, you just cut 4-pin and just make that your pair. You drop 8. You have a chance of dropping 8 so later. It's not actually that bad. The 6-pin like is only 2 tiles left in the wall, so there's like no way it backfires, right? On God, on God.
Ooh, that 3-mon draw.
That 3-mon's pretty good. Oh, this is quite awkward.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a 6-mon, 8-mon cut, and we're gonna have Sanchoku, Pinfu, or we can cut the 2-mon and have a headless Isha.
Each.
Oh, it's Tenpai. Nice. With Pinfu as well.
Yeah, to get the 5-pin draw, that's pretty big.
Oh, and that's the pot style. Good chi, good pawn, good pawn, good call. Good call. Ooh, wow, this is gonna shove. Anya's just gonna shove
It's
here.
1 chance, and it's really tough to fold from Anya's spot right now. I mean, all these pin tiles look bad, so your best bet is the Sozu.
Oh, that's Suji. It's fine.
That's Honitsu Tenpai for Sylvie.
Honitsu, yeah, 6-9 pin. Wow, these split's pretty bad. 2 left in the wall. 1-9-1-6 pin. What's this 2-5 so? What about this one? Oh, decreasing by the moment. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's just equal 2v2. So, oh wait, that's a deal-in.
Yeah, all the 3-6 Suji is rough, and all the pin tiles look bad.
Yeah, pins. Oh, that
I also definitely felt like the cut there. Just,
I mean, that's the problem with calling.
Yeah, but in that spot, you want to keep your dealership, so.
Yeah,
and that hand was not going to go anywhere without calling.
That's not to say that was like a bad call, but that's just like a general example of why calling is so hard. Like, why calling kind of sucks. Because like you just end up with less house to defend with, and it's really sad sometimes.
Well, James started out this game with 3 deal-ins and now has won, I think, 3 hands in a row.
3 hands, yeah.
Over 30k.
James really needs to get a positive this game.
Yeah, resiliency in action.
Yeah, if he wants to avoid demotion with like, wait, what is this like demotion line? This demotion. This demotion is like everyone from A2 last season.
Oh yeah, I do see a couple A2 names.
Yeah,
and just, like Sarah, that just goes to show how tough the Armel's getting. That B1 is now.
Okay, I heard some people got armored.
Oh. I don't know. Is that the terminology we want to be spreading?
That's fine. It's like, it's fine. that just shows how competitive our league is.
James not calling the East here, so that means that we're playing for Chitoy.
I don't know why we are forcing Chitoy right now, but sure.
There are some
Like,
really good ending weights if we can get Tempai.
Because we're like Ishanten, but I think it was fine to look underhands as well, along with Chitoy.
I will say, our hand really does look like we're playing Chitoy. Or our discard pond, I should say.
Yeah, it just doesn't help when you're Richi. And like 2 Hatsus already out, so
It's hard for you to have Dora. Okay, we have an out.
Okay, I mean, just cut 3-1 west. Okay. And now you have like a sad excuse. Like a really sad, like, oh, maybe I can like now go toy. Now you're just gonna keep the east.
I mean, none of these pairs have passed any calls since passing the east the first time, so it's just as good or bad as it was before.
Yeah. I don't know how you would be able to get the Floramon, so that's just like a game ender for me. That's why I would have just committed Cheat Toy if you're just gonna do the Cheat Toy. Oh, that's Tenpai. 360.
Richi Pay.
And we're back on the Cheat Toy. Richi Pay.
Only 2 tiles left in the wall.
Yeah, how many Wests are out? 1, 2. Oh, pretty good. 2 more Uro chance. Uro 3 chance. 2 more Uro 3 chance. Oh.
The one's back. The wall's saying...
One's back.
Did you...
Go for Chitoy.
There's a 6. So only 1 left in the wall. And now I have to watch James draw to see if Suanko was possible. Oh no, the Formon was held. That was
yeah.
3-so and Formon both.
Yeah. I love this hindsight gaming.
I mean, when you're just in folding mode, there's nothing left to do but hindsight game, right?
Yeah. Oh, you just like push a little for... Nope. Nope, just folding.
Each.
Oh!
Wow, that's a late Richi. Same weight?
Richi! Now that's sussy baka. Oh, okay. Well, at least we'll get the South 4 here.
Unless Sylvie decides to randomly cut.
Yeah, he decides to run down for fun, but won't. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be going to South 4 anyway, even if that happened. So here we are. 2 sticks and a Homba. Sylvie in the dealer spot. And this isn't a bad
but we've been entering South 4, like criticizing Sylvie instead of like
it would be
like,
slightly
oh,
different.
yay.
I mean, okay, Chun is Dora, and now it's gotten really awkward because 3 different players have drawn a singleton.
I love these hands. Because
Do
it's
you?
just generally rat gaming.
I hate them.
I am actually, like, when I have the single Yaku at my tile hand, I am just begging everyone else is just all holding 1 each. And then when we wait for one person to cut and we all follow instantly in that same turn.
That is very amusing when that happens.
But you know you're all playing it correctly when you're doing it like that. And it's just... That's just why Cheat Toy's broken, and Sylvie should start aiming for Cheat Toy right now.
Well, I mean, Anya might be doing Cheat Toy across the table. That's 4 pairs and a Dora.
Oh, it's Cheat Toy. GG's. 1 3-pin. Easy. Oh, or 7-mon first, maybe. Yeah, 1 3-pin. Oh, door cut. Everyone drop it. There we go. Drop. Oh, Sylvie, you need a drop. What happens if you get Dora Tonkin here? Okay.
Anya gives up on it too, and so now it's just
it's like everyone just boop. There goes my... It's like a game of chicken. It's like, oh, all the Dora. Bye-bye. Sylvie also played for a real hand here. Sylvie Ishanten for Cheat Toy. Or not Sylvie, sorry, Anya. Anya's Ishanten for Cheat Toy here. Tanya Cheat Toy.
I think Sylvie is aiming for Gianpeko here.
Yeah, probably for funning a little. Not like they had a good improvement in their hand at all.
That's Tempai.
Oh, that's Senpai, yeah. Do you slam?
We've seen Anya Dama Chitoy before, so I think she'll.
Yeah,
throw
but what are
that
you
way.
dominating for? To hit direct? For 32? Is 32 enough? That is
Mm.
enough. Yeah, two Rishi 6 plus
リーチ
one blow.
Wait one turn meta.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
I actually think I like waiting on the 7 mon.
Yeah, 7 bond looked so much better. Because if you create a 6 Kabe, then 7 just becomes so easy to push.
Not a child is amazing though, so
But should have waited one more turn to wait on Sunzo.
リーチ
gonna get chase 5-8, so one left of each. Oh, and Sylvie is drawing ever closer. If they draw 6 or 7 mon, they're gonna deal in.
Yeah. Nice, so safe against 1. You can like slightly push it. It's not like you had any safe. I mean, you could 3 so to hard fold it. Oh, nope. Ah, my world.
And Rishi Tanya will go Kevin's way. So once again, Kevin on top here, plus 42.1. And James with a positive score. And Kevin's making that bid for the positives very real here. Surpassing, not quite surpassing Aldwin, but getting close with 2 games yet to play.
Yeah. So, the score is updated.
They are taking their time,
Nope.
but that's okay.
Taking
We
their
can
time.
kind of see it. There we go. Kevin up to positive 18.6, and with the promotion zone being so close to the positive zone, I think it's going to be extremely relevant. So hopefully other players are keeping that in mind moving forward.
Yeah, but congrats on Kevin, plus 42.1. James will be slightly happier. Not as much in demotion, plus 8.2. Sylvie's the sub, doesn't really matter. Anya will have to work a little bit harder in the last session, plus the 2 extra games that they're playing.
Yeah.
Later today, which I do not know if we'll be covering or not.
And they might not even be playing them. So looks like we'll be swapping gears then. Thanks, Stanley, for hopping in for the early commentary.
Yep, no problem.
And not only will we be swapping commentary, but also tables. When we come back, we will have either let's see what's a couple different options. We'll figure it out. When we come back, we'll have something from one of these very exciting divisions. See you in a couple.
Home
All right, we're back. We're jumping into an 8-2 game. Now, this game did not start that long ago, but they're already in South 4, playing very quickly. And I'm not surprised with these players as we enter an 8-2 mashup. Hey, it's Korak. We just saw you playing earlier.
Yeah, not well, but hey, we survived.
And I recall seeing this table had a couple players near that top of the promotion zone. A lot at stake in this game.
Amy and Matthias both right above the cut line, and man, if there aren't a bunch of extra promotions, it's going to be rough in A2. But Dealy here sitting with a Dora pair, callable, although now you just, I presume, cut one of you two Kanchan, and you just Ishan 10. Great draw at the 7-mon.
Hitting the penchant in particular, leaving the flexible central shapes.
And Steve trying to be a bit greedy here. He doesn't really want to lose more points. He's not in immediate danger, but this is just one where he needs something and is trying to make something out of this hand.
Oh.
We'll upgrade to Ishanten.
It's pretty wide too for Honitsu, Yakuhai. Maybe even Yakuhai too if he pairs up the pay. Right, that's a Doko play.
Also potential just Junjan.
But it's more fun if it's just Doko.
Well, I think the 4-6 come out now.
Yeah, planning to get that non. And the middle Manzu, even though it's a 5-mon, with one player going for Junchan, the other player going for Pin Honitsu, it's actually a pretty good weight.
Well, the thing is, that non is just locked. I can't imagine ever throwing it.
Oh my goodness, Brian cut the 9-so and the 8-pin. He's just committed to this Doko.
Yeah, he's just selling out on Doko. It is funny. The problem is it's also dead.
Oh, this
well,
is a...
here's Senpai is an easy slam. You didn't even think about this one.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter that the 1-so got pulled. You're still gonna...
No. See, you're not seeing the big picture.
Oh, I think I see.
Chonkan would definitely be some extra value here.
Oh, Brian missing out on Tenpai here, but still has lots of draws / calls into Tenpai.
Well, there goes that pay. So going to be very hard for Steve to pull this in. Just basically anything to connect to the pin shape.
But that also makes it harder for that one pin to come out. Not that it was very easy in the first place.
We have Tenpai across the way, non-Tonki.
And with
it would be really tragic if dealer draws it because it just deals in.
Right?
Con?
Oh my goodness, surely not.
This is Amy. She has to
con.
Oh,
it's Amy, of course
there we
con. And this 5-pin.
East is the new Dora, but no one has any of those. Oh, and Steve says, thanks, Amy, but throws it back.
2-pin, 5-pin, both pass.
Not Tenpai. You can't call it. Uh-oh. Could just throw the
Tenpai.
2 and play K10.
I think that's got to be the play at this point.
3-10. Oh, doesn't matter. There's your Marichi. 2 Ura chances. None of those, but that will put Matthias all the way into second place after that. Still not at 30K, but a big hit there.
Yeah, big swing of points. Brian was sitting comfortably before, but one more big Mongon Sumo like that, and roles will be swapping.
The other part of this is it's a major concern now for Steve. Might start getting really close to that demotion zone with a 4th here.
Oh, you're right. Is Steve relegated to another Honitsu here? It looks like he'll just play for a standard hand with 5, 6, 7 alive.
Well, when you have the Dora acceptance and potential Sanshoku, you can't really complain. There's also distant Itsu route. You can't even go Chinitsu if the draws force you that way. But the real Chinitsu appears to be dealer.
Although they cut the south before the 4-so and paired it up, so I feel like they're more inclined to go Tanyao now than...
I'm thinking they're going Itsu.
Oh, I mean, you'd absolutely love Itsu.
Could also go Ipeiko. There are a few options with this hand, but you need to start drawing a lot of Manzu tiles.
And no one
Well,
wants.
F4 is a really sad draw for Steve. It just makes the hand so cheap.
Yeah, if there's a way to cut something else to keep the 6-bit draw alive, oh.
Oh, that's so tragic. Could maybe have. No, you can't really cut the 7 last turn, which is
Yeah.
your only other option.
And
Then
then,
you'd be in the same situation.
exactly.
Potential Otozuke on the right now. We'll need the Formon. Speaking of, we have a Dama on the left, and I agree with this. Steve's needs more value here, with lots of potential upgrades to Sanshoku.
Presumably, if he draws the 6-0, he'll Hudi Tenrichi.
Matthias cuts the 1-mon. I think 9 feels more natural. But going Taino either way.
Yeah, that's Dora 2, by the way.
I mean, if I see that 4, so I'm smashing the pawn button.
I didn't realize how much value was in this hand.
G.
Yishunten across the way. Kutsuki just looking for anything connected to the 5-pin or the 8-mon. And there's our Tempai, a different one on the left. And the problem is it doesn't really have... Oh, a third Dora for Dealer. All of a sudden this hand is very scary. Dealer with Tanya, Dora, 3, Ryanman, Ramen, Yishunten, potential Itzu upgrade. Sorry, Peiko upgrade.
This is a 6-3 weight. Doesn't take it.
Oh, I actually really like the Dama here. There's no reason to scare the table off. Oh no,
Oh, no.
and Steve just dies.
Yeah, nothing to do here. Second time we've seen a 3-6 mon weight with 3 Dora. I think they were 7 mon as well. Oh, you might remember that hand.
Yeah, some very awkward hands.
There's a good
But
Dama in that
Steve
hand
at
as
least
well.
gets
So.
something. Gets something in this hand. He's looking for the Chiditsu. That's going to be kind of a comeback hand, but he needs so much. He's not going to come back by this. He needs to try and mitigate the damage and make sure Amy stays under 30k.
G.
Because that 5 is going to matter, because Steve is going to be right up against the demotion line.
It might be another Chinitsu.
Oh, it has to be. I don't even think I can. I don't even consider playing this another. I don't even like the North Cut.
In the meantime, Brian's collecting Pinzu on the right. Well, hang on a second.
I guess you could make Itsu out of that, but ew.
What are we supposed to do with an Uncle of 6? Maybe draw 1 mon and ghost on Uncle?
Yeah, that'd be the ideal draw, but still, ew.
Oh, now that dream's dead.
Meanwhile, Dealer not believing in the Chanta, cutting the 1-mon for this Penchon.
Yeah, at least doesn't need the Chanta with a Chun Uncle, but...
And Dora, so plenty of value already. You don't need to get particularly fancy with this. Could even Daiminkan this, but I would not, and it will be a pass.
Ooh.
Oh, just go Itsu Ishunten, that'll do it. And that'd absolutely be another
Con.
Dama. Oh, okay, that's your fix. Just Con.
Now there's 2
And
Dora.
Con yourself 2 Dora.
Chi.
I think this should be a Chi. Yeah, there it goes. It's a Chi. This is Chun, Dora, potential Itsu, waiting on 3-6. The 3 is the cheap end, except it's not because it's Dora, so it's going to be 3 Han either way.
Yeah, that's...
Interestingly, if you sumo 3 so, you get extra value from the Fu.
We were both going to go right there. Ooh, Amy.
Richi.
Just slams the Richi Dora 1.
Yes, this is good enough.
There was a, a Sanshoku. Oh no, Sanshoku was impossible. The 6-bit would have been pulled. Or caught, I should say.
And Matthias, I don't see a reason not to just shove here. And you figure any sumo's going to knock you under. Oh, speaking of, and as we talked about earlier, you get the extra foo, so that's 9,400 with Holmba and that Riki stick. So we now have a commanding lead for Matthias, over 50,000.
This is huge. This is going to trade places with Amy in the standings if we continue down this path.
Well, yeah, Amy will end up losing a few points. Not a ton here. It would be a -10 right now. Still in promotion, but Matthias making a play up there for 3rd or even 2nd, potentially.
And maybe the saddest player to see that sumo is Steve, who just loses more points and no fault of his own, but desperate to
Not
win
just Steve,
something.
Brian kind of in the same situation, only much further down,
Oh, you're
was
right.
sitting here going to have a pretty happy first, get plus 25, right up on that cut line, and now you're looking at a plus 12, and you're still sunk.
Yeah, I mean, points are points, but nothing compares to that plus 15 UMA for first.
Well, on the other side, of course, you see that sumo, you are paying out all that sumo payment on top of it. So you just lose those points and they keep stacking up. But Steve, definitely the saddest one at the table, was in a good position to maybe sneak a win at the very end, but then deals into that Dama and then the sumo, and is just sitting here in a really rough position.
So far, not much for this dealer hand to do. I mean, look at these discards, just a bunch of
Well, you
volatiles.
heard me talking for a while because I didn't want to talk about any of these hands. The only decent one is across the way.
Yeah, he
Now, I
shoved them.
believe that is Tempai on the left, and I think you just slam it. It's a
1
really bad hand, but it's
Uh,
three-sided.
and
Should
Totsu
be,
versus the 8-pin. Feels like
yeah,
Totsu wins out
it's
most of the
not
time, too.
great. And there's just no value.
And this is just a
Well, I
Richi to
mean,
keep.
unless you get really greedy and go for Renpeko. That would be value. But there's also a 2-2 pin out, so I don't think you really can. I think you just cut the 1 pin here.
Goes full
Nope,
Genbutsu.
just gonna hard fold. There's a potential Chitoy route, but not really. Oh, well, now there's an actual Chitoy
Sumo.
route, and we'll do it. But there's the Sumo, Richi Sumo. At least mitigate some of the damage with Love and Aura. And there's
Ooh.
3 of them. So that's going to still be a rough 4th for Steve, but could have been a lot worse without that Aura. But Matthias, the big winner here, 31.5. He'll take away a copper in the end there. In second place, Brian, 10.2. Gives him some, but still going to be in the demotion zone. Amy with the minus 12.3, still in the positives in promotion. And Steve with the 4th there, right on the cut line. Steve and Brian going to be fighting it out for at least 3 more games this session. And then they, of course, have all of 6.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at taking a minus 29.4. That doesn't feel so bad. I was worried about like a minus 40. That one definitely stings a bit, but you can recover from a minus 30 for sure.
Well, there's a corollary. We say just sumo, but you know what's better than just sumo? Sumo and Urasan.
And that certainly helps Steve out here. It's still going to be a tight battle. They've got 3 more games to play in this series before session 6. Is this the last table? No, there's a couple more tables to finish. But let me see. Have they started game?
Yes, they have.
I bet they went right into it then.
It says 45 seconds roughly.
All right, in just a second, we'll have that pulled up. Tunnel's taking some sweet time refreshing. Okay, we caught the tail end of that game. That didn't we join in South 4? That took a lot longer
We
than I was
did. There were
expecting.
a few of them. Well, Matthias just went on a roll and ended the last game in dealer and liked it so much he's going to try it again sitting in dealer and won. Amy on the right, across is Brian, and on the left is Steve. So Amy and Brian switch seats, but the other two are where we just saw them.
Yeah, do you have any superstition with the seat positioning in terms of?
I don't mind being the first one. I know a lot of people hate it, but I just want to get out and go. And if you take the away copper, I'd rather have it in East 1 than East 4.
That's
The
true.
seat everyone hates is being North seat, because then you either run it up, but a lot of the time everyone just try to shut you down for the cheap hand to lock you in. But hey, you get on a run like that, you don't have to worry about it. But dealer here with double East, door acceptance on the right. Great hand there. Ricci, Pinfui, Peiko, Tanyao. Maybe not going for the regular pick. I guess you just draw 2-3 pin and then you just slam it across the way. Decent hand. 5, 6, 7 Sanjiku potentially. Unlikely though. You just have a door. Reach Pinfu door is the best way. And on the left, 7 and 9 Sancho looks very good there. Also has the floating 3-so Dora.
The hand on the right was so interesting because it was not only, it was too good. The hand was too good that Amy had to discard away from 2, knock up a good shapes, and have this amazing Ishanten. Oh, now you have your
Well,
choice.
that is Tempai.
147.
And yeah, that's obviously the one you take, the 147.
Forward 7 pin, of course, giving Tanya.
No Sancho, but Ricci, Pinfu, possible Tanya. The one's actually quite good in the wall. All the weights aren't bad. I guess other than the 7. Well, there's your 4, but that's going to get capped. So what do you cut here? 7, so? No, just going to force the 6.
Yeah, play for the efficient Diancon
Definitely the
shape.
efficient play. It's a little harder to pawn anything here, but especially if that might convince someone that... oh, doesn't matter. Throws the 6 so this turn, but I feel it's a matter of time now.
Yeah, this cutting the 6 allows you to use the Dora, which I think is pretty
4 is safe.
reason.
That hesitation is, wait, is this really safe? And then you stare at the button. Oh, that's where it is.
Oh, 8-mon just came out. Steve could follow. What was him first? That's
Oh,
Dora.
there. Yeah, this
Oh.
is just your deal in. There's no way you get away from this. Ricci, Pinfu, Tanya.
Fighting with 5800 makes a lot of sense.
No Ura.
And we'll take the lead and the dealership.
All right, we're in East 2. Dealer has... I mean, you can start dreaming Rion Peiko, but definitely at least D Peiko, and could accept potentially 2 Dora. On the right, whole bunch of pairs and an Onko. So it could be Peiko, could be Suonko, could just be Tanya. Across the way, we see the East has been called. The rest of the shapes aren't great. Maybe Toy upgrades. And to the left, that has to be a Doko attempt.
Yeah, it's like
The
Doko,
minimum of
Toy Dash. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't qualify for Toy Dash. Toy Dash actually has rules associated with it, and this doesn't meet them. There's just no value by itself. But if you draw their 9-pin, then you're just going Doko anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly the shapes are good enough to play for it.
Well, there's 2 9-pawns.
Steve
He needs to draw that other 9-pin really quickly, because Steve's going to get rid of it fairly soon, I presume.
That actually makes a block in his hand, so he doesn't need to yet.
Con? I might have conned that. I think if you're going for it like this, I kind of like just conning.
It is pretty vulnerable. Oh, that's a
Oh,
Dora.
well, there goes Dora. That's a cheat. You have to cheat that. That's such a good tile. So what here is 3 or 4 mon. We'll cut the 3 mon. 3 being slightly better here, because of course you draw the 6, you can cut the 4 and maybe get a Sanchoku out of this.
Oop.
Oh, or you just con.
Come.
There's our con. 9 mon is the new Dora. And we have 3 on the left now. So Matthias very happy with that result.
Oh, this 5 comes out.
That's going to be Tempai for dealer. 3-6 though. Of course, 6 is the initial Dora.
Steve, what are you going to do with this 9-pin? Now's the time.
There it goes. Oh, just in time!
Oh, no!
Oh, the 1, and there's the deal in! And the Dora 3 delivers Matthias on a roll. Dealt in last hand, but picks up that and interest with the con resulting in Dora 3.
Oh my. That sequence. Because Matthias certainly would have taken the 9... Well, had a good chance of taking the 9-pin weight there. Maybe you don't because Doko is a scare.
Well, not only that, but I think you have the other problem. If you draw the 7, what do you do?
So maybe it was always going to take that 1 pin, but that unfortunate for Amy there to draw that.
All right, dealer with a Tanya type hand, especially got this 8-9 pin. Also, Dora, potential 2-3-4 Sancho upgrades would take a little bit of effort, though. On the right, Pinfu, Tanyao, Definitely needs the 3-so Dora across the way. Yeah. I think I'd brute force Junchan out of hands like that, but on the left, similarly, yuck.
Yeah, if Matthias had kept all these honors, it would be 10 in a pair.
Big draw there on the right, pulls that Dora in. Now headless Ishanten. Big draw there on the left for Amy as well with that 8-pin. Fills the 7-9.
Also Ishantam. And here is when one player's hand is so bad across the way, the other three are definitely looking a lot better.
Ooh, I love the 5-5. It's Junchan Dora. Interesting, that 5, I like the 9-8, and there it goes. Because it's not like a penchant's that useful anyway. You don't want to be on that way, which is going to be the most likely.
And playing Junchan at least allows us to call, although we're not going to ever see a Dora most likely.
Oh, well, that's an interesting draw. But it gives you multiple ways to turn to Junchan on the left.
Sad as this if we draw like 2-so.
Yeah, I don't even know if they'd take 2-so. I probably wouldn't.
Oh, there's that 8.
There's Senpai. That's a slam. You do have the 4 pawn, but I don't see why you wouldn't just slam this.
Chankan Izuyaku.
Well, there's only 1-4 left. The ones are actually dead, and there's the 4.
Matthias' hand is so bad
it's
that
going to be that way, Steve. Steve has had a rough season. I think that summarizes it pretty well. Tempai for dealer, 5-6 for Tanya Dora 1.
5-8 is so much more live in the wall. As long as
And it's Genbutsu. I think anyone just throws it.
Yeah. Is that like Amy is giving up either? Matthias follow cuts. Nope, goes to the 6-1 first.
Well, Amy doesn't have a reason to give up. That hand's still good. Oh, there's the deal in. Tanya Dora 1. Nice little pickup for Brian, hitting his direct competition in the demotion zone. We're getting another dealer turn here. I mean, you can go Cheeto with this. You're not thrilled with it. I want an excuse to go Shinitsu with this. I'm looking for any excuse. I would cut 4-6. Because I really don't want to play this like a normal hand.
There's 2 1s and 2 9s, so I've automatically got thoughts of Chuden.
Churen doesn't exist. Shinitsu does. I rephrase it. Churen exists, but only open variety, which for some reason doesn't count.
Man, I wonder why. Would it be crazy if someone actually won that?
Though. Yeah, I think I won that one. Was it last season?
Was it also the right too?
Yeah, well, that's just it. It has to be Shinitsu, so that's always nice. On the right, pretty good hand there. Well, Ryan Shunten just basically needs a pair and 1 pull. Great shapes, not really any value. Although you draw a Dora and you're actually kind of sad. You got 3-pin. I like 3-pin.
Yeah, plays with the 5, 6, 7.
Well, the problem is it's kind of hard to get any of those because you have the 1, 2, 3 locked in. You have the 7, 8, 9 locked in. But at the same time, every shape's kind of bad. Across the way, pretty good Pinfu hand there. Can accept Dora. Desperately needs to have the Hatsupar on the left, but a very wide Ishanten. With 2 Dora, the ideal here is just draw the 6-pin. You have a disgusting choice. Oh, well, negative Tempai. I might Dama this. We'll do so. Oh, no.
Oh, we can see into the future.
Yeah, well, no, might get bailed out if Steve draws something soon. But Steve now has the Itsu part confirmed, but is trying to figure out the rest of the hand.
I think most draws are going to be better than the 6-pin, though, so I feel
Oh, and it may just get Sakigiri. No. There it goes. The problem with Sakigiri is if someone's already Tempai, it's not a Sakigiri. All right, 52. Onward to East 4. Nice little Pinfu, possibly Peiko hand here on the right. Couple pairs, pretty standard hand. Across the way, West pair, maybe a call and go. Kanchan's everywhere, though. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and a pair of West.
Pong.
Ugh. On the left, boring hand. You draw the Dora, but it's a floating 9-pin that doesn't fit there either. Maybe you could brute force Junchun out of this, but it'd be a pretty rough brute force to get it in there. And now even that's gone. I think you're just going to sit here and try and float the Dora, pair it up, and just go Pinfu.
Dora's still 2 lives, so not a terrible plan. Dealer looking good, though.
Dealer looking okay. This isn't a good hand even still.
Yeah, I'm happy with all of these floaters, though.
I'm not happy end of first row one with a hand like this, but I'm okay with it. Because there's one thing this hand is really missing, and that's any sort of value. You have door acceptance upgrades, you have your Peiko acceptance upgrades, but there's just nothing there yet.
And if we keep
And you have
drawing,
a couple pretty rough shapes.
yeah, these honors aren't helping us either.
That's always, I feel, the most frustrating time to draw garbage is late first row. Because that's kind of when you're trying to transition to a hand that has a good chance to win and maybe sneak some value out of it. And you just keep drawing useless tiles, and by the time you know it, you're mid-second row, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, by the time it's mid-second row, that's when you want to have safe tiles to bail against people, but you've been discarding them all, trying to find your tempi. It's a rough spot.
Ishun 10 on the right for just Tanyao. Ishun 10 on the left for Richie Pinfu.
Stevie Shuntan as well. 6-pin draw would be sweet. Trying to find a way to make this 3-4-5 Sancho for Matthias, but it's really hard.
Each.
No, that's Senpai for dealer. We'll slam it. Richie Tanya waiting on 6-pin. There are 2 left in the wall.
With this shape, are you ever willing to Dama? Because we've got 8-pin draw, we have 1-pin. Well, I mean, okay, let's imagine you weren't Korak for a second.
Oh.
Would I Dama
if
this?
I'm not Korak, you can consider it, but you're still dealer, and most of these upgrades just don't give you much value. Like, the 1-pin here doesn't actually give you a value upgrade.
It does give you a better weight, though.
It does give you a better weight, but it cheapens the hand on top of it, and you've delayed.
But you can still win if the 6-pin comes out. It's not like you're ever missing out on...
Yeah, but you already see 2 9-pin out. I just want to shut the hand down.
Well, we're about to see if this works.
This is Dorasuji, so it's not a fun push. The 6 is safe. The 3 is safe, so I'm just going to throw the 3 for now.
She actually stealing the win away from Steve.
Ishunten across the way if it's taken. It is not.
Yeah, Pinzu definitely looking a little suspicious here. Not just because they're lacking from Steve's pawn. Steve isn't actually showing a whole lot here in this pawn. It's just a lot of Sotiles have come out after the Ricci.
Which kind of indicates to everyone else they think it's reasonably safe.
Right.
Now, this is kind of a rough situation for Amy. What is safe? I feel maybe the 4 wants the safest die. Oh, no, the 5 is Nakazuchi.
Yeah.
Well, now you get to shove something. Have fun. 4 is Nakazuchi.
So
that's
7.
what I do. 4 so. Can go to 7. That does pass.
Oh, 4 so, yeah. I was looking at the Mons. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, 4
Yeah,
so.
well, that's legit. 3,000. That is more than you would have won that hand if you dominated. That's 2,000, of course, because you lose the stick, but that's in there in the middle, so that's fine. Pretty good hand here for dealer, just no value quite yet. On the right, Similarly, pretty fast hand, no value. Well, there's your value. Just draw Dora acceptance across the way. Mediocre hand at best, kind of pinful. You're looking for where to go, Tanya, but the 7-9 makes that unlikely. And on the left, double south and double west. So you're looking for a way to go Honitsu, but I'm not seeing it. And it doesn't look like Brian's seeing it either. Cuts the south immediately.
A lot of times when you've got that double wind pair, even if it's not a Yakuhai, you'll still play for Honitsu. But with these shapes, it definitely feels like cutting the pair and playing for Pinfu.
Oh, interesting choice for Steve. I might have gone Threesa there and hedged the Itsu.
Threesa not providing too much in terms of tile acceptance.
Well, even if you draw the Miracle Force, though, are you really going to cut Dora?
Exactly. Maybe you do anyway because you could get Tanya to compensate that. Could,
but again, at the same time, the Threesa just doesn't use much. And a lot of the shapes we're using Dora as anything other than connecting to the 5-6 is going to be a Dora Tonki. So the Threesa doesn't help you there either. You're out of blocks.
Each.
And we have Tempai on the left. That is a Richi Pinfu. And Ishunten for dealer has the save 3. We'll cut it there. So how is this weight in the wall? We see 2 3s, 2 6s, 4 in the wall, perfectly reasonable with 1,300 previously in the pot and 2,300 now.
And Steve will at least try to play for this 6 so Genbutsu, 3 so Suji, and then if Tempai is found, slamming the Tumon.
Tumon is not that bad. The figure is probably an isolated. Well, that is an annoying draw.
Your Genbutsu's Dora. It throws it back. Steve not content to just let this hand pass
Like
by.
the 9, I'm fine with this. You could also just suck it up and throw the Tumon. Well, okay, that does let you chi the 4 and the 7 now. Okay. And I feel it's your Steve. You still don't have anything to fold with. So you're just going to shove.
Aggressive cuts continue. All right, you tried 2 so. How about 3 pin? Gebet's a time.
No, just throws the Dora. Because you can still pull in the 6 or the 5 and wait on the 4 pin.
Sumo.
Doesn't matter. There's your Sumo Richi Sumo Pinfu. No or up, but the value of the pot is enough to make up for the cheap hand.
And
very
so,
close second place now.
In South Round, then, still super close.
Matthias, a dealer here, has kind of a mediocre Pinfu hand. Not much on the right. Has a Dora. That sticks to pair up a little bit, but it feels like kind of a similar mediocre Pinfu hand. Maybe you can just turn it to Tanya, but that 7-9 pin you want to get rid of across the way. You'd love to go 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, but it's just not there. It's another mediocre Pinfu hand. And on the left, you'll never guess. It's a mediocre Pinfu hand. But this one has Sanshoku, so you could probably just call and go if you want. The interesting part is you're going to need the 1-so, which is the Dora indicator. And I just don't think it's going to come out because you see 2 of them locked up as the pair across the way, unless the 2-so is drawn.
That is an awkward draw for Brian. The hand was looking good until the 2-so pickup.
And you almost have to hold it and just accept the Dora. Accept the Dora potential.
I'm not so sure about the 8-pin cut.
Yeah, locking the 7s in I feel it's just brute forcing the 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. I mean, I'm definitely a fan of Sanshoku, but sometimes it's just not there. But sometimes you just draw it perfectly your next tile. I think you could have gotten away with the 6-mon last turn though, and that would have been better.
Yeah, in my mind 1-so even would be fine. If you're planning to force the Dora, leave flexibility in the other shapes.
Doesn't she the 2-pin? Well, actually doesn't have a pair now, other than, I guess she's using the 3 now, not really considering the Dora. I'm just really confused as to what this 6-mon does in the hand.
Yeah, the 7, maybe playing for 5, 6, 7 is the idea. But I think once we drew the 1 pin, I would keep the 7 pair and cut the 1-so and just play for the 1, 2, 3.
We haven't really looked at the other hands. We're at Ishunten on the left for that potential Ricci Sanj Ghidorah. Although, given that it's Steve, he may just Dama. Oh, that's the worst draw. You could cut 1-2, but I'd just slam this.
Yeah, because we've got the pair of 6-pin and the 6-mon.
Each.
Uncle, I think it's just a slam.
Yeah, I feel the same way. If we weren't using a pair, we can wash this a lot more easily. But here, it's just whatever.
That's Ishanten.
Dong.
Oh, see, there you go. Easy game. Just hit Ipatsu. Ricci Ipatsu Dora. No Aura, and Steve will be glad to take that off his competition in the demotion zone.
Has been head-to-head, really.
And we're in South 2. Dealer, ooh, that's a fun hand. 2 Onko and a pair. You start dreaming. And that 7-mon almost hedges you towards Shiditsu. Forget the Toy or even Sun Onko.
Oh, these
Oh,
draws.
and now that's an annoying. This is getting more and more annoying every single draw because I feel like now it's just Ricci Nomi. It's amazing how quickly a hand can turn like that. On the right, definitely a Tanya type hand, but a lot of pairs there as well. Cross Lei Chun's been pawned, has a Dora, decent shapes, nothing fancy though. And on the left, we see the North Pole, and the shapes are awful.
Yeah, double south comes in for Brian on the right, and so that'll just be a fast Ishanten.
He across the way involving a Dora, now showing Chun Dora to the table. And we see the West has been held by Matthias. I'm going to consider a con later, but the shapes are so bad you don't want to yet.
Oh, there's the draw Amy was looking for, though. 4-pin pair. We can start dreaming again.
Con.
No.
There's our con.
That's not where we wanted to see the 9-pin.
Yeah, reveals the 1-pin as the new Dora. No one has any of them. And we have Tempai across the way on 6-9.
Oh, Brian rejected Tempai. Had 6-9-mon Jianmen for 2K, but 2600, but declined it. Wants the toy. He's gonna miss out on a win here.
Tempai on the left for 3-pin as well, and it may come right up. Nope, throws 3 so. So dodged it at least for this turn. We'll see if it continues. Oh, and you're going to feel bad with that 4 so, but then you're going to look at what happens afterward. You go, oh, that was the best tile to draw.
I think Brian actually suspects that this 3-pin deal's in.
Well, it's Fuji. It shouldn't. You might feel a little more concerned with Steve, but it doesn't look that dangerous to me.
I think because of the con, you're expecting the hand to be close to Tempai, and then the 6-pin oftentimes comes out of a 2-4-6.
Well, there's your 6 so, and there it goes. We'll deal in to Steve. It's just going to be Chun Dora 1. But again, direct hit on the direct competition moves Steve to first place.
And now it's Brian's chance to make up those points and more.
And has not a great hand. You can maneuver this into a Tanyao, but it's a mess. 1, 4, 6, 7, 9 so, and 3, 6, 8, 9 Mon. Not particularly great. Do pair the Chun up, so now I think you just call and go, because this hand's going nowhere closed. On the right, is that Ishunten? Yes, it is. Could also get an Ipeco on, say, a 3-mon draw. And of course, that's the other Ipeco. With the 5, 6, 7 potentially. Oh, and that is a full greed play from Steve for Rian Peiko.
Love to see it.
Would have probably accept Chitoy if it comes, but that is definitely Rian Peiko play.
Well, now it could be Chinitsu.
Chinitsu, yeah, I think I'd pull the 1 or the 2 if they came.
Oh man, this hand has been going through a massive transition.
Across the way, that is Ishanten for potentially Ricci Pinfu. On the left, it is mediocre hand. It's not great. It's not bad. Oh, and there you see the 1-mon pole on the right.
Oh, but 6-mon.
6. Definitely going toy with this. I don't understand the 6.
Feels like you could
I
afford to
think
cut the 8.
Always 8 so. The 8 does nothing in this hand. You can hedge both toy and Chinitsu. And last time I checked, Chinitsu is worth more, and you would love an excuse to go that way.
Yeah, maybe just out of safety considerations, but we can see that it's actually... Brian could be waiting on that in the future. Oh, that's Tenpai though
Well,
with
okay.
Sanako
And see,
chance.
now you could cut the 6 and you'd be perfectly fine. I really don't like keeping the 8
Boom.
so here. Pulling for dealer. We now see 2 pawns. The hand's still garbage, though.
Naturally, no con here because Tsumo gives Sanako, but only 1 tile on the wall to draw for Tsumo.
Yes, we see 2 7s on the left and 1 2 across. So just the 2 mon, but that 7 could come out from the Amy hand at any time.
Amy looking for an excuse to cut one of these Conchons, so any Mon draw, and she'll be safe. Any upper Mon draw, I should say. Oh, but that's a little awkward.
No, the 9's
Don't.
useless. There's the deal, and will be a Tortoy Nomi. And Steve says, thank you very much. And actually, there are potentially 3 under if Steve can hit a decent sumo here. Right now, Matthias still at 32-3. But this is not the hand Steve wants. It has a Dora, and that's it. This is another count the Conchon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A pair, a floater, and an honor. On the right, a hand that's not much better, but has 2 Dora. Maybe a Chitoy now with another pair. You have 4 of them. Chitoy Dora 2 acceptable. Can eventually potentially turn this into a Tanyo as well. Unlikely across the way. Pretty good potential, but you really need a couple 6-mon to fill there for any Peiko. But, oof. I hate the 9 zone. Yeah, it comes back out. On the left, a Dora, a Hatsu. So you'd like to just call and go, but you need more value than that. The 2000 doesn't do anything for Brian with the current scores. So may just stay close and see what happens.
Steve filling 1 Conchon, that's a start. Still needs to draw something around this door, and those 7 souls are going to be hard to find. That upgrades the shape a little bit. Matthias having drawn the 9 mon means it'll be harder to work towards Tanyao, but any Ricci is good.
Ishunten on the right now for potentially Sananko Dora 3. Dealer also Ishunten would be Ricci Dora 1.
Oh, do you cut? Oh, 4 mon. I was thinking about 2 mon.
Well, the 8 goes out anyway. Just took a little bit longer.
Reading the door a little bit, but gives it up.
Ooh, 6 pair-up's a really awkward draw. At the same time, there are 2 5s out, so the Ryanka doesn't help a ton. Could chi this and just brute force the Tanya from it, but I'd probably pass.
That is the play that Matthias chooses.
I'd definitely cut 6-mon here. Oh, wait, no, the 2-pin's terrible. 1 pin, there it goes.
Yeah. Same idea, but just
Right. We have a Dama across the way for nothing. There's our Tempai for dealer. We'll just Dama here. We have Tempai on the right on 4 sticks for Tanya Dora 2 or more. There's the 4, does nothing. So now they're just the 2 in the hand of the left. So the question is, what does Steve do now? Just breaks Tempai completely.
It looks like Steve might be willing to let this go to Ryukyoku.
Right. With the scores as they are, he secures first if it goes to a draw.
Yeah, definitely concerned about the lack of door presence, and someone could easily be Dama here.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Steve's the one who likes being Dama.
Well, it was Dama for a turn, but holding this 4 mon. Oh, there it is.
Well,
Big
there's
sumo.
the sumo. Tanya Dora 2. And that's going to be the comeback. Matthias steals first. Again in South 4. This time not as dealer, though. We'll get a plus 21.3. Steve loses the win there, but still gets 9.5. Will help immensely. We're right up there against Luce. Amy with a minus 9. still in the promotion zone, but not by a lot. I believe, what, 3 points above I, and Brian taking the fourth there, sinking quite a bit. And that is the best, not the best, but pretty good result for Steve.
Yeah, I mean it's a second, and Brian took a fourth. Now Steve not only competing against Brian here, but also everyone else at the cut line. So has to be worried about Luce and Josh and everyone who has games to play this session. And
Yes, it's always different when you're sitting there with 18 out of 24 than 20 out of 24. Because at this point, when you're in that demotion zone, your main resource are games. It's not necessarily points.
I feel like Luce just finished a series with Riley, Barry, and Claire. Well, maybe that was the start of the series. Yeah, okay, so Josh on a separate table. That means it could get any number of possible results in the closing games. But I'll look to the calendar to see how many of these A2 games have been scheduled and exactly when they're taking place.
Now, this table is doing more, but they have a 4-minute break at least.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like tomorrow evening is going to be a big A2 night, as there's all sorts of two tables finishing up their games. It's going to be Matthew, Kevin, Josh, and Alfred, and then Kayla, Kaz, I, and Jen. And we saw a couple from that series with Kaz going absolutely bonkers and jumping into the upper portion of the standings. Jen hanging on as well. So the battle for the upper part of the division is going to be very heated tomorrow. And I think we're going to be even broadcasting tomorrow as well. So we'll have plenty more A2 action to catch then. Quark, what do you say about hanging up for the evening and resuming tomorrow?
Works for me. I may not be available, but if there are people, we will try to throw one together. I was just going to say, one of the things, Kaz's names come up, and I just want to say, Kaz's been one of those people that just bounced up and down a lot. Multiple entries into A1, has been on the downslide until now, had dropped to B1, pulled it together last season, and has just been trying to fight and in a very good position to make it back to A1.
Yeah, it's been great to see his horrible journey in A1, out of A1, back into A1, and now has been A2 for a bit. Soon, perhaps, to head back up. Will be a very exciting series of games tomorrow. I'll definitely commit my time to broadcast the games. We'll just need a commentator. I'm sure we've got a great group of volunteers who are able to manage that. We've had a lot this week of not just A2 action, but just all around the league, catching as many games as we can, because it's the end of the season. It's the most exciting part of the season, and I want to see all the action, as much of it as I can. So we'll definitely have more Thursday night. Definitely be there for that. Of course, as we are approaching the start of session 6 at the end of this week, that means you need to be registered for the league by the end of the week if you want to participate in next season. To do so, visit AmericanReach.org. The registration is right up there on the front page if you want to be a part of the league in the summer. And of course, you can visit our YouTube channel, our socials, all that fun stuff for more exciting Armal action on YouTube at American Reachy on all of those. Thanks again, Korak, for hanging in after your games and sharing the commentary with me. Also, big thanks to Stanley for joining a little bit earlier to commentate Korak's games and a little bonus after that. Beware to anybody who's watching this and is a part of the league currently that as we approach the final session, there's that big, very exciting IRL tournament happening in New York soon. 208 person tournament. That means that a lot of folks from the league are going to be participating in the tournament. Make sure you're communicating with your table once it becomes announced about your scheduling for the next season, so we can make sure we get the games in before the tournament starts. That being said, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next stream.